to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. Great Big Joe.
Barbara Streisand's haircut.
Wow, it's a good haircut. Welcome.
No. Oh, if you hadn't noticed, episode 53 will not be as sobering as the previous.
Okay, right. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to All Seeing Guys, episode number 53.
Yep.
Last time, Joe just returned from New York.
I had, yeah. That was a while ago, wasn't it?
But when this episode comes out, I would have just come back from Las Vegas.
Viva Las
But we're recording this, I'm not actually gone to Vegas yet. It's
No, don't, because you're going to start getting back onto time, and then we're going to be having the quantum leap conversation again.
It's just...
I'm not having it, mate.
Yeah, no, sorry, fair enough. But yes,
I know in the past I've wanted to talk about time.
I always shoot you down.
Today is not one of those days.
I knew exactly what I was saying then as well. So I'm going to be okay.
I like before we started recording, you were just like, yeah, I'm in a good place. What's going on, Greg?
I'm cutting this massively.
Oh, I think no, keep some of it in.
So yes, I would have just come back from Vegas. So on my return from Vegas, even though we haven't gone yet, shout out. I want to shout out Dan and Gianni for buying All Seeing Guys t-shirts to rock in Vegas if they arrive on time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually takes a couple of weeks to arrive or anything from there. But yeah, shout out.
Actually, they might miss it.
I hope we enjoyed Vegas, and I hope everything went well. And the t-shirts were welcomed to Vegas.
Yes,
Not
maybe.
stopped at customs. They
God.
talk about our incest all the time. I don't know what accent that was, but we didn't have that.
It's that famous Vegas desert accent. What are you going to do whilst you're there?
Oh, man. Oh, I don't know. I would have come back by now, but many wonderful things, I
imagine.
imagine. Going to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
You're going to walk
Hoover
on that
Dam.
glass fucking bridge thing.
I want to, yeah.
That's terrifying.
I want to.
I don't know.
I don't see why I wouldn't. The thing is, in those situations, I'm like, all right, I'm here now.
Yeah, but it's just...
I need to do... Although I could be saying all this, and I can come back in 2 weeks and this comes out and really, fuck, I didn't do any of that. I was too scared.
Yeah. the concept of the glass breaking, which I know will never happen, unfortunately sticks in my head quite a lot.
Well, didn't they make that glass bridge in China? And then, like, not long after they opened it, there were cracks in it. And that was fucking crazy.
Terrifying, isn't it?
I went on a thing in Australia where you got in like like the what they're called, the gondolas that go up the mountain.
Oh yeah.
It was
gondolas. Yeah, why not? I don't know, a lift.
Yeah, gondolas. I swear they're called the same.
Mountain-
I know that's the
mountain
thing in
lift.
Venice, but
Like
I
a
swear
mountain-
that
a
I know that's
mountain
the thing
lift.
in Venice. But I got in one of those in Switzerland, and somebody said, "Oh, they called it the gondola." So I was like, "Okay," unless it was a nickname they had for it.
Yeah,
It's like Venice up this mountain. It's not.
it's not at all.
But yeah, I was in one of those. And it kind of went. It lowered you like over a cliff. Like,
Yeah,
to get to
because
Australia
it
to
kind
the
of
other
it will
side.
start going. It will go along fairly straight
Yeah,
for a bit, and then
but this wasn't on rails. This was like on. It was like a big capsule with a cable either side, and it kind of like they came across the cliff, so you were like suspended in the middle from each side, and it kind of moved across
shit.
like slowly.
Oh.
And then as you went down, the floor halfway became see through, and at the point it went see through, you were so fucking high. The voice over the panel was just like, beneath you are the most deadliest spiders and snakes known to man, like thousands of them. And it was like, cool.
Ugh.
Although to be fair, if it broke, they would be the last of my worries.
Yeah, no fair dues. I remember when we were in Australia, we got we went up the mountain and we came back down and went through over this jungle on one of those sort of things. But it was so like fucking rainy and misty, and we were so high up that like all you could see was just like the tops of the trees. So then we just started like humming like Jurassic Park fucking
Of course,
music.
you got to.
Just like, da, 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 da.
I kept doing the same thing in Thailand when me and Lizzie were on the back of like some van with no roof driving through the jungle bit, and there was leaves like half the size of the house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I started doing the same thing.
Touching one, but then getting like 7
I
massive
think
spiders on you.
many
just like,
times that day I turned to Lizzie and told her I did not endorse her park. All right.
It's like, it's not funny anymore, Greg. It's the 7th time.
Anyway, before we get into foreplay, should we lube up with some, with some geese dropping?
Really?
What I actually had written down was, well, anyway, before foreplay, should we lube up and spread them? So what's been overheard? What has been heard over strangers talking this week?
In geezedropping.
Like,
Having a listen.
First up, another one from Gaz from Open All Powers. Fresh geese drop.
Is he one of the hosts?
Yes. Fresh geese drop out of Manchester.
Coming straight. Okay, cool.
2 girls in a restaurant.
See, it's usually good when it's 2 girls because
Yeah.
the last one involved a screwdriver.
Yes, it did. Yeah, that's from Sam. Yeah. So at Manchester, 2 girls in a restaurant. One says to the other, "How's your dad these days?" To which the other replies, "Yeah, he's good, thanks. Still vapes."
Ugh. Oh, no. Still vapes.
Yeah. I love that. That's the question as well. That's obviously what she meant. How's
What,
that?
for a living?
Still vaping? Yeah, he still vapes occasionally. Can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough of that
But it's a weird answer.
vanilla extract.
Unless she's like, "No, he's not alright. He still vapes."
Yeah.
I heard this one outside the Fighting Cocks recently.
Okay.
I was just stood outside getting ready to go in, and some like skagged guy walked past me. Not too skaggy, just a bit, a bit
Just a little
drunk,
bit
just a
cool.
bit drunk in the day, but dressed like he's homeless, but isn't homeless, just
Yeah.
drunk. Walked past me. He was walking really slow, and he was looking around. And as he passed me, I randomly heard to himself say, "I like little chairs." Like when he was mumbling to himself, that's what I heard as he passed.
I like.
To be fair, he didn't say it so enthusiastically, but he was just walked past and was like, "I like little chairs."
I like little chairs.
I was just like, "Oh,
Cool. Well,
Wow.
thank you for that information.
that thing.
I'll take that on board and I'll get right back to you with them figures.
Little chairs, I suppose, are all right. Depends how little they are."
Yeah. Do
Don't
you remember
sit with your
do you remember
knees
that
by
time
your
I
ears.
found a little chair and I sat in it and I broke it.
Yes,
I was walking home from Kingston.
an infamous time. One of the many things found on the route home from the pub.
Yeah, yeah.
I still
One of
get
the things.
random like pictures on Facebook, and like on this day, and it's me and you at night holding a random object.
Yeah,
And
like
I'm
the painting.
and I'm
The
like, what is
painting
this?
one
The
came up
painting
with-
one, yeah, the painting one came out recently. It's just like, well,
well
fuck,
weird.
like 3 years ago, we found a painting. There's like a box of light bulbs for one. There's some really random ones.
I'm really annoyed that the night I found the trampoline in the street, like one of those little workout, like it was like one of those workout trampolines, but it had like a handlebar to it. And I took like a video, but then my phone died, so I didn't save it. I was so fucking gutted because that was one of the most fun times.
Wow.
It was like two in the morning, just jumping on this fucking thing, just going, "I found a fucking
Where were you?
trampoline!" Like round the back of the what is it, the cricketers?
Oh wow,
Round
yeah,
that
yeah.
way. Yeah, just in the street. One of the best finds.
No, it sounds like a great fucking
Had a
find.
great day.
I remember
Really
being
good
out with
day.
some guys. I remember being at the pub drinking. We left the pub for some reason, and we came back with a hi-fi system we found. Well, and Josh,
I remember coming back
Josh
with
was just
speakers.
like, "No, man, I'm not having it. Get it out." I was like, "Oh, but fucking
Was that when Joey had the speakers?
yeah." So when we found them,
Yeah, we went. That was when we watched the England game with the Millwall fans.
Oh god, yeah. Oh fuck, we were those dickheads, weren't we?
Yeah.
They got back to the pub and they were proper dickheads.
Yeah, they were.
Like,
proper
they
dickheads.
weren't too bad in the other pub, but when they got back to the Cocks, they were proper dickheads.
Yeah, and like Josh got really pissed off as to why Joey brought these people here.
Yeah, we were just like, "Fuck, why are they here?"
That was a bad one.
Yeah, it was a bad one. Oh, like,
Shout
that's-
out to Millwall.
Yeah, that was a dramatic end to the story. Last one I have. This was
Shout out to Millwall from a
Last-
Chelsea and a Tottenham fan.
This was also one I heard. They actually heard this down at Old London Road. See, we're not
Oh.
only finding weird objects, finding geese drops down there.
Picking them up off the floor.
I was walking past, and there was an old couple looking in the charity shop window. And I just had the woman say, "Nice toys in this charity shop." And the man went, "Yes, but they're all plastic."
They're not made of wood like they were back in my day.
It's just the way
Handcrafted.
It's just the way he said it. Like so, like it was a personal vendetta he had. Just
Yeah.
like, but they are made of plastic.
plastic. You know how I feel about plastic.
So there's my geese droppings.
Damn. I don't have any.
Yeah, haven't you?
No.
That's fair enough.
Although I did, I wouldn't really call it a geese drop, but I did yesterday at work witness a giant brawl.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me about this.
Yeah, there's a lot of shouting. At one point, I definitely heard just someone go, "Of course, I'm going to defend him
With my life.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I came out of the back office and out the front of the place was a load of shouting, and it was like about 6 guys and then these 2 other guys.
Yeah.
And it all just fucking kicked off.
Wow.
And 5 of them started beating the shit out of one guy.
Oh fuck, really?
Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. And then his like the guy who was weird sort of dragged him out of there.
Were they
like,
young?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, man. Like, 16, 17,
Wow.
18. Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking security in there and shit.
Police, I imagine.
Yeah, probably the police. Yeah.
What did you do? What could you do? Did you just go about your business, or you just watch?
I just kind of
I usually
tried to
be
get
watching.
people away from the front of the shop because it looked like it was going to spill into the front of it.
Yeah, conversion people, get the fuck away.
Yeah, you're fucking up my conversion.
Get the fuck away.
But yeah, that was a fun little event.
Yeah, jeez.
Good times.
What we got?
What?
What we got?
What do you mean?
You said what we got on the plate. What's getting served up?
Pizza. I made pizza.
Joe made a fantastic pizza. It's
I'm
still
at it.
here.
I'm at it
I'm
again.
looking at it. It's good. It's really good.
There's future
Bit of
plans.
tang to it. Not tang as in citrus, as in
It's a spicy
bit of,
meatball.
yeah, get a bit of dancing on your lips.
Well, I'm gonna talk about a piece of news that came out this week.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do some news bits.
Oh,
some
okay,
little news
go on
bits. This is the news that apparently Zac Efron is to play Ted Bundy in a film about the American serial killer.
You recently purchased a T-shirt of Ted Bundy.
I did, yes.
Before, obviously, this is a couple months.
Yeah,
back. You're gonna
That's
get
annoying.
one of Zac Efron.
maybe. I might just get his abs on a T-shirt, but they're placed where my abs would be.
kind of like the tuxedo T-shirt. but
Yeah.
I think they exist
That's
for
it.
sure.
I just get Zac Efron's abs on a T-shirt.
They exist for sure.
So yeah, this is the news that the film Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile.
I thought it was the name of the film for a
That
second.
is, that is the name of the film.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile will be directed by Joe Berlinger and be told from the point of view of Bundy's girlfriend.
Man, they got to change that title. That's
A bit long, innit?
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, do you reckon that's a reference to?
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, you know what? There has been a lot in the papers recently about serial killer stuff. Because recently I found in the Sun they did like a centre-page, 2-page article about H.H. Holmes.
Oh wow, yeah,
And all because of what was coming was the Martin Scorsese film.
Yeah.
So that's like that. I always thought that was hearsay. I genuinely,
that's
I
true.
know, I didn't realize, like, I was genuinely waiting for like some sort of like photo leak of Leonardo DiCaprio looking like H.H. Holmes and stuff.
There
But,
was a
like,
picture from the set recently. I swear there was.
I hadn't seen anything, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that because that's
Yeah.
Scorsese as well.
Yeah.
Usually Scorsese and Leonardo together is pretty damn
Yeah,
fucking
that'll
good.
definitely be interesting. I wonder how
like
gory
that.
it will go.
Yeah, I am intrigued by the Ted Bundy one, but I don't think Zac Efron's a great pick.
He's a good-looking guy.
He is a good-looking guy, and I think it would. I mean, he's very, very good in comedies, and it would be nice to see what he's like in this
Imagine
kind
if
of.
they
sort
made
of...
it a wacky comedy.
Oh no, I'm not down with that, man. That's too weird because it would just be like Natural Born Killers or something. Like, that's just like some. It's like that entire thing.
Ted
like,
Bundy's Big Day Out.
Yeah.
And Zac Efron and Seth Rogen.
Pee-wee's Big Ted Bundy Adventure. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, he'll be good because I mean, I guess he sort of looks a little bit like him. But I just reckon you could have probably got these kind of situations. It works better when it's not like a big name actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For like, you're better off going with a slightly lesser known person to sort of play it.
Yeah, but he's trying to change his look, isn't he? Though he's trying. Doesn't want to be the little Disney boy.
Yeah.
They're all doing it. Miley Cyrus did it, didn't she? She went from fucking. Am I saying the right name? No, Lindsay Lohan.
Oh yes.
No, Miley Cyrus. She did it. She was a Disney. She was in that Disney show. Yeah.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, she was in Hannah Montana, and then when that finished, she got all bloody
titties.
all titties and fucking
and
spliffs and
puss
nipples.
out and stuff.
Short
Spliffs
hair.
and nipples. Spliffs and nipples.
Yeah, that's
you know?
my
Still
mixtape.
spliffs and nipples.
Did you see that news about her dad?
Yeah. What the fuck
What was
is
it?
that?
Billy Ray Cyrus, who of course sang "Don't break my heart, my
Yeah,
achy
yeah,
breaky
yeah.
heart." it's like 20 years anniversary of the song or something coming up.
Yeah, isn't he going to change his name?
So he's re-recording and release. I swear I read it was more than one version. I swear it was like 4 versions of this song he was recording. And he's changing his name just to Cyrus, because that's what he wanted to do in the first place, but the company didn't let him. But he's not just changing his name. He set like a date. I think he's changed. I think he said it so it changes on the date of Don't Break My Heart's anniversary. But
Do you think this is the doomsday clock? It's his that's like a countdown, and when it happens, he's going to be like the nuclear bomb that gets set off, and then just,
or he's just going to transform into something like a big, huge god. I am now God.
He transforms into a bomb, and like the top of it
Cyrus
just pings
God.
off, and a speaker just comes out, and it's just "Don't tell my heart," and everyone's just like, "You basically, it's the end of the world, and you die listening to Achy Breaky Heart."
Wow, that took a turn. That did take a turn.
Yeah, that took a real dark turn.
Yeah. Wow.
An achy breaky
I
turn.
thought I was taking it, a more comical transformation route. But no, you went for straight in for nuclear
I went in
device. That'd be sad.
That's
to
my that's my Armageddon film
Billy Ray
pitch. I don't know what it would be called.
Armageddon 3, Cyrus.
Cyrus's
I
countdown.
don't know if it's Armageddon 3, but
Yeah. Is there an Armageddon 2?
Armageddon 2, Armageddon.
Armageddon out of here.
Armageddon out of here. Man, so there you go. So who are they going to make next then?
What?
So we've got Dahmer film coming up. We've played by the Dahmer
they're
show
doing the
by
that's
another
all,
Disney actor as
yeah,
well.
that's all based on the graphic
Man, all
novel.
the Disney actors are like playing serial killers and shit.
Isn't that interesting? It's MK Ultra, mate.
Do you reckon they've all just been activated? They're just warming up.
Them, it unlocks the serial killer inside them.
I think Justin Timberlake's going to start doing serial killer films in a minute as well. All the Disney ones. Britney comes back out the woodwork.
She's gonna be the next Eileen Wuornos.
Ryan Gosling, he was a Disney one, and James Franco, wasn't he?
Was James Franco?
Not James Franco. I'm thinking of that other clique, the Freaks and Geeks.
Oh yeah, he was in the Freaks and Geeks clique, with like Seth Rogen and Jason Segel.
But Ryan Gosling was definitely in the Disney clique as a kid.
Him and like Christina Aguilera.
He was a Mormon, wasn't he? He was raised a Mormon, wasn't he?
Quite possibly. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Well,
it's not weird. It's just a lifestyle choice that I am not familiar with.
Yeah, I think he is now. I think he is now. He left it years ago, but he grew up Mormon.
Madness.
Naughty Mormon.
Naughty Mormons. The Naughty Mormons. I like that. That's a great name. I mean, yeah, no, sorry, you were saying, the Jeffrey Dahmer films are all going to be based around the graphic novel.
Yes, of course. My friend Dahmer.
I've seen some shots of that. It looks pretty cool. I haven't seen any trailers come out, but I'd quite look forward to seeing some trailers.
The guy playing him, he looks, I don't know, like he looks like the graphic novel.
Yeah.
But trying to make the graphic novel version look real, he looks a little bit comical to me. I don't know, like it's.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously you got to have the glasses.
Yeah, I think
I think the hair's a little bit
doing
off.
it.
Yeah. I think the hair needs to be a little bit like it's too long.
Yeah.
It looks really funny. I did see there was someone put it up on the last podcast page, and they said Richard Ramirez could be played by the dude who's like Kylo Ren in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that probably will happen.
Yeah, probably do it.
Oh, they're doing the show, aren't they?
There's so much serial killer stuff coming out, man. They're gonna lock right onto it.
What do you keep looking at behind me?
I don't know. Just saw like I don't know, Postman or something.
The Ramirez brothers one, isn't it?
Was it the Menendez?
Oh yeah, the Menendez brothers. Is Courtney Love in it, or was she in something else? I saw a thing on the last podcast that she was playing the mum in it.
I hadn't heard about that. I thought she was a bit. I don't know. She's a bit hot-headed for that. I don't know if she's still. I haven't seen her act or anything in a long time.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think she still pops up.
She had that phase. That phase has been and gone.
Larry Flint. Well, I can't remember where she was in.
Oh yeah, Larry Flint. 200 Cigarettes, I think.
Oh man, I saw that film 200 Cigarettes because
it's like Karina's favourite film.
Yeah, it's a great film. Yeah. It's got
Paul Rudd's in it.
Paul Rudd's in it.
Christina Ricci.
All them, yeah. I remember somebody insisted I came to their house. Someone kept telling me I had to watch this film. Someone was like, "You have to watch this film." I was like, "I will." And one day they invited me around, and I sat down. They put it on, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I see." This is why.
Oh, I see.
This is why.
Ben Affleck's in it.
Yes.
Kate Hudson, Casey Affleck, Courtney Love. Damn, that is a fucking quality cast.
Yeah.
1999 that came out.
Fucking hell.
It's all like New Year's Eve in New York and shit.
Yeah. I don't remember much about it.
I think I did. I want to say that we started watching it at Karina's one night, but I feel like I just didn't finish watching it.
Oh, so you are. Yeah.
I felt I watched some of it, not all of it. What have you seen in the news?
This one caught my eye.
Okay.
Man secretly installed cameras in couples' bedrooms to watch them have sex for 17 years.
17?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a picture of him. Probably exactly what you expect.
Who's he look like?
Les Dennis.
Don't say that. We'll get in trouble.
Mate, it's the opening line to this article. Right, fucking correct me up.
Les Dennis is currently playing Uncle Fester in the musical version of The Addams Family.
Is he?
Yep.
Wow, that's a cool little fact.
How about that? I saw a poster at the
Wow,
fucking...
Is it like a proper musical?
Yeah, no, they've done like a musical version.
So is it in like a proper theatre, or is it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
it's up in London.
like a
No, it's proper,
pantomime.
mate. No, proper. I think it's like West End shit.
wow.
Samantha Janus.
Oh yeah, the one from EastEnders.
Yeah. Well, her name's something different now, but
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
still Samantha.
Yeah.
She's Morticia. And
Oh,
I can't
really?
Yeah, but she looks all right.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
looks pretty good actually. If I may say so.
I wonder, 'cause she's in Kingsman, isn't she?
Yeah, she plays the mum.
Ah, didn't know she could sing. Well, why would I know that? Such a parent thing to say. Oh, didn't know they could sing.
Didn't know they could sing. That's like when their kid goes on the X Factor. I had
Didn't
no
know
idea.
Hey, didn't expect that, did ya?
I had no idea.
I didn't expect that. Oh my god. Hey, you can't judge a book by its cover. What we learn here in X Factor. Thank you, X Factor, for teaching us valuable lessons.
to the X Factor. All up inside you.
Are you trying to find a poster from this play?
Yeah, I can't find it. I think I've fucked up. Don't worry about it.
All right, well, let's get back to our pervert friend.
Yes. Oh, yes, the pervert friend.
A pervert CCTV expert who installed secret cameras in people's homes so we could watch them having sex has been jailed.
Gutted.
He denied doing it for sexual reasons.
What other reasons are there? Research?
Telling the court, people might misinterpret the snooping as secret filming of people doing private acts.
I was actually just testing the quality of the CCTV televisions, and I needed to put the cameras into a suspicious area.
The judge disagreed, telling him, having wired up numerous covert cameras in houses, it was discovered you recorded images of unsuspecting people for your own sexual gratification. This has caused upset to many people, including your 5 victims. The court heard cameras were found in a bathroom under the sink.
5 victims?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the court heard the cameras were found in a bathroom under the sink in the toilet.
Under the sink?
It says here, were found in a bathroom.
What's the fucking point of
under
that?
the sink in the toilet. So maybe it's looking at the toilet.
Ah,
There you go.
watching women do shits.
In a ceiling fan and an infrared
That's gonna
alarm
spin round. That's
and an infrared alarm case in a spare bedroom in the house in Canterbury.
wow.
Jesus Christ.
That is quite intrusive.
Oh man. Discs showed 50-year-old Wayne's victims showering, having baths, using the toilet, and having sex were discovered during the investigation.
Someone had to look through that footage.
Jesus Christ.
Someone had to look through that footage just to be like, yep, well, he's definitely seen some things here that are not appropriate. I'm going to need a little bit more time, though. This is pretty good.
He was found guilty of 5 offences of voyeurism dating from 1998 to 2015, but cleared of 11
Put
others.
the innings in.
Mate, he was in. Jesus, that's insane. Fuck, what a horrific thought, man. If someone fucking hidden cameras in your fucking house and you wouldn't even
17
know.
years, man. You see a lot of things in 17
Yeah.
years. Can't believe you didn't see a murder.
It must be really hard to see them out in the street. Well, the thing, I've seen you up your ass, jerk off.
Yeah. I've seen you clean nuggets off your bumhole.
Yeah. I've seen you do naughty things.
You dirty, dirty person.
Like, constantly. It's like, oh, man. That's a terrifying thought.
You wouldn't
But you
shit.
couldn't do anything.
You wouldn't shit after that, would
But
you?
well,
That's going to seize
You know he's
up.
been caught then. You probably actually be like, well, if they've caught him now, I tell you what, did they get all the cameras? Who knows? But what else?
I think knowing that might actually probably make me better at shitting in public. Not public.
Excuse me, can you just hold my shopping basket?
Yeah, I'm not just like...
By the canned soups, just drops
Can you
them.
imagine if people did that?
They do in China, don't they?
Mate, what? I tell you what, I have seen CCTV footage of just people just doing a shit. Like, you know, there's that
Right.
one of like outside a nightclub and there's that girl and she like shits in around and then throws it on
Yeah.
the floor. Like, that's people, man. That's
Yeah.
people existing
Yeah.
and doing that. Like,
But it happens in,
that's a human being,
it happens
right?
in China, doesn't it? By like some of the big landmarks, they've got like signs up in Chinese telling people not to do it because of tourists. It's happening.
Don't shit
There
here.
was that Chinese family, the mum and son, and she swears she did it. She got her kid to shit outside like a really like high end jewelers off Regent Street. And it was photographed. It was in the paper. I've seen a kid shit in Kingston High Street. His mum stood there. Everyone was looking outside, like the Vodafone store, right near the end by Lloyd's Bank.
No, that's horrible.
There was a kid having shit, and the mum just stood
We
there.
don't need to be seeing people shitting everywhere, do we?
I don't know. If everyone's just watching, just like, why is that mum sitting that kid shit in the street?
Yeah.
And some Chinese families shit in the street.
Ew.
Yeah, no, it's not good, to be fair.
That is not great.
Yeah, but apparently, it's all the rage.
All the
It's,
rage.
it's not that far away. It's not
This
that far
season.
a leap. Wait,
Shitting.
saying you don't know, it's not that far a leap. I'm not saying we're going to start doing it, but you might see it more.
Quantum leap.
Get ready.
To be fair, though, you've had a shit in public, so...
So have you.
Well, yeah. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. No,
Not
right.
that that actually in any way defends me
No.
from the accusation that was true.
I'm just saying that it's now that we've
But not
now
like,
that we've
but
both
not
done
like-
it, it's a bit more common than we realise.
Yeah, but not like in like the cover of darkness and dire situation. Not like in the middle of the street outside fucking Boots. Like
Not just to pass the time
mate,
until the bus
mate,
comes.
if I see somebody having a shit outside Boots, I'm going to walk past and go, fill your boots.
Nah, mate. If like people shitting in public became a bit more common, at one point I'm definitely kicking someone over.
Oh, of course. Just give them a little nudge.
Yeah, no, I'm not even just like a boot, just like, bop,
proper
like
boot.
right in the shoulder, so they just fucking fall over. And
God,
just
you
be
know
like,
what? You'd probably not even have to do that. You'd probably just walk past and just nudge them with your knee. It'd be fine. Just watch them wobble for a bit.
you do that thing where you just like sort of jolt at them. and
Oh,
they'll just be like,
yeah. Send a warning shot across their bow. Do the old stamp move. and they'll be like, whoa. And then be like, whoa, and then get them.
Fire a warning shot.
Oh, man. Well, keep an eye out. You'll see it.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Or seeing people sitting in the street and pushing them over.
It could be artistic.
Oh, get it up your arm.
People just say it's art.
I could say it's art, yes. That will happen. I could just shit on the step and fucking put a candle in.
Yeah,
and
it's
say
just art. It's just my art.
I'm just saying, it's
Got
my
some art.
expressive art. Rub it in a bit of paper. And then send it away.
Sign it.
Send it to who?
I don't know.
Sign
Whoever.
it.
Whoever wants it to the highest
You
bidder.
could probably describe it differently instead
Someone
of
in China.
You could probably
Someone in
sell
China
it-
would take that.
No, probably actually, yeah. Ready-made public pooing, just throw it on the floor.
Yeah,
poo.
yeah. Just sell your shit.
You
So
know,
people
well, you know,
just say for the ones for people that have issues with shitting outside, just walk around and have my shit and then just drop it, and then just that's it.
Yeah, to get them used to it.
And then people will think like you're a completely normal person for shitting in public and not a weirdo.
They should get caught with the shit
Oh god,
beforehand.
why are we still talking about this?
I don't know. I don't know. This is what happens. Sometimes these things happen. Oh man. Something I wanted to bring up on the last episode, but you probably saw this because it was a couple of weeks ago. This was the oldest person in the world died, aged 146.
146.
Supposedly.
Fuck off.
Supposedly.
Nah.
There he is.
I mean, he already looks dead.
Yeah, he does there. Maybe he is there. Who knows?
Your body's not supposed to live for that long, man.
Said he says he's born in 1870. He has he has ID showing he was born in 1870, but not the so even though he has ID, he's not the official world's oldest person, as the records didn't begin in the country until 1900.
Wow.
So because they didn't start keeping records in 1900
didn't-
for some reason,
So even in the 1800s, they realised that was a waste of time. And
Yeah.
in the turn of the century, they were just like, no, let's start doing more stupid stuff.
yeah, we should start tracking these weird things. It was a weird thought process to start. Like whoever started that, just like we should start tracking weird things, like not weird things, just things like this. Who's the oldest person? Let's make ID so we can figure it all out. But even so, even though he wasn't officially ever dubbed the official oldest person in the world, so he doesn't count at all, I guess. He gained fame for his great age, and local people said he was telling the truth about his birth.
I just don't know, man. Because you hear about people that are like 109, maybe like 112 and stuff like that. And I can maybe just about fathom someone like living to that age, but like 146.
Mate, in that long life, he outlived all of his children, 10 siblings, and 4 wives.
Well, he was busy, wasn't he?
Busy out.
Is
Yeah,
he a
well.
serial killer? Was that why he did it?
But yeah, man, 146 years is a long fucking time.
Hmm.
But we don't know if it's true. I don't. Even though he has ID, he's not classed. As
He
official.
looked like a raisin.
Yeah, he does. There was another picture of him further along that actually looked pretty.
You could see his skull.
Like
I
he-
don't like
No,
it.
no,
I don't
yeah,
like it
yeah.
when they're so old you can see their skull.
Yeah, like it would just chip away.
Yeah.
yeah.
But their cheeks are just slowly just sucking inwards into like the outlines
Oh
of it.
god, that's horrible.
Don't need that.
No.
Old people are bony.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, if you walk into one, you're going to get a bit of a jolt in the arm.
Yeah.
You're going to get a bit of a jolt in the arm.
So bony.
I saw you got the old. I saw the circus just down the road when I was coming
Oh
over.
yeah. That freaked me out the other day because I thought it was pikeys.
Well, it's a circus. Yeah, when I walked around the corner, I was like, "Oh, there's a huge."
I walked past it last night. It looks well good when it's all lit.
Oh, I bet it does.
It looks
I bet
really
it
cool.
does. It was just fine.
Somber.
I was just like, it looks really big, but I've never thought that side of the park as being that big. You just wow, this park's bigger than I give it credit for.
As I was walking through last night to go to the pub, I was just thinking like, are there animals there? Is there like a lion in the
Horses.
park right now?
Oh, can you imagine? They're not allowed them, are they, anymore? Though?
Shit
Can you
my
imagine if
pants.
there was someone going. That'd be such a sitcom story, like a cartoon storyline, just like lions escape from travelling circus.
Could you imagine the
That'd be a good
CCTV
episode.
footage of like a lion going down Clarence Street
just
and just people just shitting themselves?
just wandering into the Bental Centre.
I tell you what, man, if I was walking down Clarence Street and I saw a fucking lion, I am running to Eden Kebab. Actually, no, I'm not. There's a load of meat
Yeah, I was
there.
about to say,
That's where the
it's
fucking lion's
the
going.
last boy. What do you think he's going to do when he arrives and you're in there with a kebab in your hand? Do you think that door and glass will stop him?
Oh my god, I didn't think about that. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's horrible, sir.
No, what he needs to get to is get on a locked roof. But
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad shout.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Listeners, where would you hide? Oh, don't phone in because we're not going to answer the phone in 2 weeks' time.
It'll be like it'll be like 3 weeks' time. We'll be asleep and it'll be like 3 a.m. My phone will go
Don't
off.
tell us about it. Just think about it, all right?
What I would do is I'd barricade myself against the wall and lock the door and have a shotgun. Nah, and I got on the roof, mate. It's fine. They have to fight, dude.
Yeah, Jumanji or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just always make sure you can't get through the door.
I'd win
to the
Jumanji
roof.
and get rid of it.
If you can get higher than the roof, go for it. Like climb up something because it might still get through the door onto the roof. But maybe you could trick it in jumping off the edge.
No, I think it's going to get bored once it sees the grill and like there's a load of like a big spinning meat stick.
Oh yeah.
If I can get past that, I'm sweet. I'm golden.
you could just throw that as a distraction.
Imagine that. Imagine having a fight.
Although you pick
A
it up,
fight
just-
with a lion and you've got a kebab stick. Oh man, that's going to be a fun drawing.
us fighting the lion with a kebab stick.
Rabbits last week, fucking lions this week.
I reckon if I had to fight a lion with a kebab on a stick, like the actual, it would just be really fucking heavy. I don't think I'd be able to fucking
I think
fling
that
it
would
over
be.
my
I don't know
shoulder.
actually, no, because if you take it off of the actual spindle bit and then you've got because it's just like a big knife, isn't it? It's a kebab knife,
Yeah.
basically. You might cut your hands though, so you definitely want some sort of handle.
Yeah, so you can use the kebab. You just want to throw. I just throw the kebab as a distraction. And
Yeah,
then
no,
run away.
I
probably
mean,
wouldn't
don't
make
get
it.
me wrong. I'm gonna at least have a swing and try and hit it in the face. Because
Wow.
who could say they've hit a lion in the face with a kebab?
No one, because they get killed for hitting a lion in the face of a kebab.
That is correct. But I could say I did it.
Ah, Joe. You ain't doing the. He always talked about hitting a lion in the face of a
He
kebab.
went
He kept
doing-
saying he wouldn't
went
be the
doing
first one
what
to
he
do it.
loved.
He kept saying he wouldn't be the first one. You ever hear anyone say they've done it?
And I did it.
We know why now. He was the 164th person to try it in 2017. The new internet craze hitting lions with kebabs.
It'll happen. It'll fucking happen.
if a lion escapes from a zoo,
Well, no, it's not a zoo. It's a circus.
circus. Sorry.
Have you not been listening?
There must have been cases where that's happened before.
Do they have elephants?
There must have. What? No, definitely have elephants.
No.
They're not allowed anymore.
No, fair enough. Must be well shit.
There must be cases. It was not animal. Really, they do tricks and shit. Acrobats. I don't know. I haven't been to fucking circus in
Cirque du
years.
Soleil.
I haven't been to circus in years.
You could go and see Cirque du Soleil whilst you're in Las Vegas.
I think we are.
Oh, really?
I think we are.
You should take magic mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, obviously I won't. But that's from Knocked Up, isn't it?
Yeah.
When they go back to the hotel room, put the chairs in various orders. Various orders.
There are 5 different chairs in this
Five
hotel
chairs
room.
in this house.
Oh wow.
There must have been, what I was going to say, there must have been cases in the past of animals like that escaping from travelling circus. When they used to take, when they used to get away with
definitely.
more. There must have been. Fuck, do you remember, like, in the era of all, like, the circus freaks as well, the travelling freak show?
Yeah,
They all, oh, man.
absolutely. When the freaks got out.
Yeah, when the freaks come out, they escape and go on a rampage.
Yeah, man.
Riding lions have escaped from another circus.
Oh wow.
It's going deep cuts.
Yeah.
What, name the film. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way.
Name the film. It doesn't. No, we've already come up with the idea.
We've already come up. So what is the name of the film?
Um,
So the film is there's a freak show, and for some reason the freaks all go on a rampage, but it's at the same night that all the lions escape from another circus and they ride them. On a
freaks come out
rampage.
at night. No, that's shit.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for your answer.
Not you.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Passerby, it's fine.
Dickhead.
Like a dog. barking.
So freaks and lions. No, I'm not like you. See, you're quick to these things.
I don't know. I haven't
I
thought of
can't
one.
think of it. I don't know.
haven't thought of one.
Just I don't know. The only thing I thought was freaks going night, but then that's really shit.
I'd probably call it.
So it's basically lions
I'd
fighting
probably call
freaks.
it, yeah, like freak mane. The mane of the lion.
I take it back that you're good at this. That was terrible.
I quite liked it. Fuck, that reminds me. I know I have told you this previously, but I wanted to bring up the dream I had the other week.
Oh right.
I told you at the studio where I had a really weird dream, fucking really vivid dream, but really short, where I had an idea to make money in like selling housing. I was on the hunt. I'd go around investigating old abandoned buildings,
Oh dear.
find out what the lowest price I could buy them for was, buying them, doing them up to somewhat extent, and then selling them for a really good price to people who want homes. Like who are struggling to buy homes. I sell
Yeah.
it to them for quite a cheap price, but they've got to put the rest of the money in doing it up and stuff, blah, 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 and then they then sell it on. So basically you're selling discount properties for people to do up if you don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
But you're still making money.
Yeah.
And this was my idea in my dream for some reason.
That's
And
an
I-
interesting
and I was like,
concept.
right, I need a name for this because it's a good...
Can I just suggest you copyright this before you continue?
I was like, I need to think of a name for this. I was like, right, so it's all about me finding like lucky people who are going to get a new home. I have to do the investigation to find them. It's all about who's lucky. So, do an investigation. So in my dream, I called this company Sheer Luck Homes. But sheer luck he got that home. Sheer luck homes. In my dream, I woke up so confused. I literally woke up and was like, Sherlock Holmes. Like, it's the first thing
I
popped in
can't
my
believe
head.
I can't believe that your dreams have become so in depth that your fictional fucking businesses actually have pun names. I can't believe it, Greg.
It was a weird dream. I turned to
You're a
Lizzie.
weird dream.
I turned to Lizzie straight away. I'm just like, oh, just dreamt this. She was like, okay.
She was like,
Can't say I've had a dream like that.
I don't want to
before.
bear your children.
I've had, yeah. I've had weird dreams, but not like that though.
Yeah.
That was like
Mate, that's
that
a bit
was-
that's a bit deep in all
Yeah.
honesty. That's a bit too much information for my liking.
It's not even like a horrible dream or anything. Like it's just a really weird
Yeah.
dream.
I had some weird like jet lag dreams when I got back, but like I can't really remember what
Of
they
course,
are.
yeah,
now.
they hit you, man.
Yeah, one of them was like a big fucking.
You seem to do
fight.
quite well with the jet lag.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't see you for 2 days when you got back. So,
Yeah, I know,
but
fair
I
enough.
know you went out.
I went out like that night.
Facebook told me.
I went out that night, won a pub quiz.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? On the pub
Won
quiz.
a fucking pub quiz.
Oh shit! Who was on your team?
It was me, it was our good friend Georgina and Jacko and I think his name was Michael, I think. It's
Okay.
this guy that I met there.
Oh,
And
but did you
smashed
now?
it. Smashed it.
Yeah, I met him
No,
there,
well, no,
smashed
he
it.
was friends with
It was just the
Jacko.
guy I met there, and I smashed it.
He was friends with Jacko and stuff like that. And
That's a good lineup. That's a good
Yeah,
lineup.
man, it
That's
was
a
good.
fun.
It was really good.
That's quite a random lineup. I like it.
there was a lot of horror film sort of stuff in
Was
there.
it busy? Was it?
Wasn't massive.
Okay, cool.
But it was a good I mean, good 30 quid I think
Oh,
in the
nice.
kitty.
Fucking A, good fun.
Got some stuff. It was great. Yeah. had
did you
great
win?
times. Did a win. Yeah.
What did you win?
I did a win.
Yeah.
We got some merch from 2 Seasons.
Wow, did you?
Yeah. Got a trucker hat.
Wow. Why aren't you wearing that?
I feel like Avril Lavigne, mate.
Yeah,
Is
why aren't you wearing that?
I saw some weird shit about Avril
Yeah,
Lavigne.
me too.
recently. Really?
Yeah, that we say really like it's a shock. We both have the internet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Why did you
Why are we
see it?
searching for Avril Lavigne?
No, it popped up on a.
I saw
thread
some.
somewhere.
I saw a
Probably
few.
the same place you saw it. It's on the last podcast page.
Yeah, I did see something on there. I don't know why. It was
That
weird.
she's been not dead, but she quit ages ago, and this other woman's taken over.
Yeah, she's been replaced with an actress
Yeah,
apparently, but also
that she
like,
used to use to stand in for her from time to time anyway. But they reckon it's
so
been
weird.
her.
So weird. Yeah, and you know she's like married to Chad Kroger from Nickelback.
Yeah. After she left,
That's the worst.
After she left Derek
Mate,
from what's his name?
that's
from
the worst
Sum 41.
marriage. So bad.
They seem happy, I guess.
Oh, don't give them a fucking blessing.
Mate, well, fucking Chad Kroger. He's a peculiar looking man. Sounding right, I guess.
Oh, I hate him.
Yeah, everyone does. Well,
feel
they
like-
don't. So
I feel
actually,
like-
no. They're kind of like Marmite. If I hate them, some people
That's
are really
Greg
defensive.
Armstrong, defender of Chad Kroger and incest.
No, I'm just saying. I see such vivid split opinions on Nickelback on Facebook all the time. People that are just like, it's really good or it's really shit.
Yeah, I really fucking hate them.
And people react to it loads. Jay plays Nickelback sometimes at work, like the old fucking that
Jay.
album. No, that album, fucking the album, Silver Lining or Silver Side Up. Whatever
I
it's
remember going to when I was in college.
called. It's too late, it's too bad.
When I went to college and their fucking song came out, This Is How You Remind Me. When that came out, there was this one guy in school who was angry because everyone had started liking Nickelback and he'd heard about them like a year previous. And he was like bragging about it. And he was just like, I heard them before everyone. It was like, don't be proud of that, mate. Don't be proud of that.
But that's how it kind of was at school, because you'd be like, me anyway. Only a handful of us were into alternative music. Like you'd be like, oh, they're like, oh, grunge, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then fucking Blink-182 released all the small things, and Linkin Park released in the end. And then everyone's
Bizkit as well.
and then everyone's just like, and everyone's just suddenly just like,
Rolling,
oh yeah, they're
rolling,
all right, you know,
rolling,
they're all
rolling.
right actually, like, and they completely changed.
Yep.
But I wasn't-
Thank you, Limp Bizkit.
Have you heard of this band called Limp Bizkit? Yes.
Yeah, many a time.
You called me a grunger whenever I wear the t-shirt.
I remember when I heard Lit and I got their album and I went to school thinking like I was going to be the only person who knew about Lit and all my friends knew about Lit and I was just like, oh okay, I'll just be over here then.
I remember Rob blew my mind when I first got into the Lit. And ages later, he was
Fucking love that
And
album.
ages later, I
Still.
remember Rob was just like, they've got an album before that. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's called Trip in the Light Fantastic. And I'm like, wow, it's fucking awesome. And eventually got hold of it. I remember being, man, it was really rare to order it on the internet where it took like 6 weeks to get albums back then.
Oh yeah.
And I randomly went to like,
back in the day.
I went to like HMV with my nan in Wimbledon, and they just had it. It was just there. Just one copy was there. And I grabbed that, and they had another really random rare CD as well. Oh, they had like the first Phoenix the X album, which I had just seen them support Blink-182, and they fucking hadn't released them over here. And I remember leaving there being like, HMV Wimbledon's the best HMV ever. Like, and getting home, and fucking Trip in the Light Fantastic was awesome.
I proclaim my allegiance.
Trip in the Light Fantastic was an awesome album. So our Twitter friend, I Love Kingston,
Ah yes.
sent us an article the other day.
How have they been?
Yes.
Have they been all right?
Yes, I've been fairly quiet, but
Okay.
they tweeted us an article saying...
Because they probably actually listened to an episode.
Yes, so, yeah, probably why, actually. Being like, oh, this thing would be right up your guy's street. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool. You know, obviously, you're getting to know us then. And then they were just
You
like,
didn't know
yep, there's more things I want to send you, but I can't.
can't.
I'll get in trouble.
I'll go.
So I was just like, okay, well, you know, you can just message us directly.
Maybe it's
fine.
Tyrone.
Loving
Have you
Kingston.
seen? I haven't seen Tyrone.
I haven't seen Tyrone in a while. But he pops up every now and again on the Thursday. Actually, I shouldn't say this because I get in trouble. But
Oh.
where he is or where he shouldn't be. Anyway, the article sent to us by Love Kingston. I had seen, but I didn't actually read it until
Yeah.
they sent it to us. A beer company is claiming to have created a new Pilsner which can boost your sex drive.
Interesting.
Watercress Warrior has been created from the seeds of superfoods like watercress.
Cress, eh?
The leafy ingredient is rich in vitamins A, B, C, and D, as well as apparently being renowned as an aphrodisiac.
What's going on right now?
It's a beer, apparently, that gives
A
you...
beer?
Yeah, it's like a beer that apparently...
Made out of
can,
watercress.
That can boost your sex drive. Watercress Warrior's sexual powers are no doubt increased by the famous scene giant, which will feature as its logo. So that is the picture. You know, the famous drawing in the field of a naked man with a penis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, drawing in a field. That sounds
It's
like
like
a
a
child.
big white.
That's the
thing,
logo
isn't
for
it?
the beer. That's the logo for
Fucking hell,
Watercress
really? How
Warrior.
they manage that?
I don't know. They'll do what they want. So, what does this sex potion taste like?
Piss.
It's got a 4.5% alcohol content and apparently is very fruity with a peppery kick.
That's a weird taste for a beer. A bit intrigued. Can we get some sent to us?
Oh, wow, I don't know. We just send us some of this Watercress Warriors
And we'll
beer.
try it we'll drink it, and that will fuel us for our madness for that episode.
Well, it's got to get us all hornied up. It's meant to make you randy.
Oh no, I don't want to be horny around you. Not at all.
Alone
no
in
way.
a room with 2 microphones.
You impregnate people. No fucking way.
Phallic-shaped microphones.
You are going nowhere near me.
So yeah, if you want to give that a try.
Is it just makes you feel a bit like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I reckon
I
it's...
feel like I could have an erection.
Right. I don't know if it's Viagra.
Now I'm having an erection.
No Viagra.
No,
but
but,
it's,
like,
claiming,
you know-
it's claiming just to boost your sex drive. I think it means you'll get pissed and want to have sex, which is basically what it is
That's
anyway.
what I mean. Carlsberg does that.
Yeah. Fucking
Jaeger bombs do that.
yeah, all does that. Yeah, well, if you can go through with the sex, you're not too messed up or paralytic.
No, that's true.
Or just get there and just like, it's not happening.
It's just on top of them.
like-
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Oh,
It's
dear.
not happening.
Oh no, it happens.
Oh. No, it's not happening. Do you want to try again in the morning?
Do you wanna? I don't know. Do
You might want to leave.
Should we go and make chips?
Oh, I'm pretty hungry though. We could go kebab. I'm not going out again. I think I've got some chips in the oven. We could do chips in
No,
the fridge.
it's all right. I've still got my socks on. It's all right.
Oh, I don't mind going out. I'll bring you the chip. We'll eat me in bed and watch an episode of Stranger Things. Yeah, about that.
Have you seen that new documentary on Netflix? It might get me erect if we watch it.
Have you seen the new Maddie McCann documentary? I think we could get some chips.
That
and
will
sit
not
down
get
and
me
watch
erect. Let me tell you that. I am not allowing you to put me near a sentence where I've just talked about being erect and then you saying a Maddie McCann documentary. No.
That. No, it's not happening. Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep then. So doors locked. If you might have trouble leaving. You'll figure
Doors
it out.
locked, so you can't get out.
Like, I remember being at this party.
That's not a great one night stand.
No, it's not a good one, that stand. I remember being at this party. Not far, actually. It's only down the road from here.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You know the road that we crossed to go to the newsagent? Literally on the corner.
Oh,
of
we've
that
walked past.
actual road.
We've walked past this house, haven't we?
No, it's a bit closer. It's literally this one. It's the road that goes off towards the.
It's when Greg takes me on his
It's like up
tours.
there.
of Surbiton.
Anyway, it's down the road from here, and I was at a party there. Well, fucking hell! Not even a party. I'd gone out to the pub. We'd got really smashed and gone to Backers.
Oh, good choice.
No, bad choice. I'd
Yeah.
work in the morning.
Ooh.
And I remember going back to his house, fucked, and just sleeping in this empty room with a mattress on the floor. Just in my clothes, and it being so fucking cold. And waking up in the morning, and I was fucked. Really, really fucked. And I had to go to work.
Oh shit.
And I was got up, and you know those
Where were
bad...
you working at the time?
I think I was an Jack's.
Okay.
And I woke up.
So not too bad. I mean, it's
banging.
not a go into fabric.
I can't remember if I went home first or got up early. I think I got up early to go home first. I can't remember. But I remember getting up and just being a fucking mess. Oh, fuck. I think I had to be early on the Saturday. I can't remember. I got up and I was a mess. And I was like, I need to go. But you know when you wake up from those nights out where you shouldn't have really gone out that hard and you did loads of fucking horrible shots and you just feel bad. Like,
Heavy.
really. Like,
You feel heavy.
yeah, but everything is still like there's like a bzzz in your ears.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
You're just
yeah.
a bit like, I'm fucked. I remember trying to leave the house and I couldn't fucking get out, man. I went down to the door.
Well, you couldn't figure it out.
I got down there and I opened the door. Took me ages to open, and I got out, and there was loads of people in there still.
Yeah.
I opened the door.
Did you recognise anyone?
There was loads of people on the sofa, but I couldn't shut the door.
Yeah.
Like it kept just, and every time I just shut it, it just went and opened.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. Like, what the fuck do I do? I can't leave this door fucking wide open. Like, I don't know whose house this is. And I just couldn't, it was so loud. And I heard somebody go, shut up. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Then just run away.
And
I would have just run away,
I
mate.
panicked and I got in and I shut the door. And was like, do I just leave it open? Do I ask someone to close? I was trying to find, see if I had to loosen it or something. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll just get out the window. Open the window.
What?
Because I had tight jeans on, I couldn't even get my leg up past my other knee. I was just like, this isn't fucking happening. And I was like, oh, I could go at the back. The back door was unlocked. I was like, oh, there's a gate at the back. It goes to the alley. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
So I went through to the garden, down to the back, and I couldn't open the gate. Like, mate, it
You were
obviously,
feral,
it obviously had not been opened. Well, it looked like it hadn't opened. I just couldn't fucking undo the latch. Couldn't open it.
It was just rusted
I was
shut.
like, I can't fucking open this. Fuck. And I was like, shit. It was a fucking horrible fucking morning. It started like spitting with rain and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to climb over. I was climbing over the
Oh,
fence.
mate.
So I got on top, climbed up in my tight jeans, got my leg somehow over the top of the gate, so I'm on the fence. And it starts fucking pissing, mate. It's so fucking windy. It's so fucking windy. I'm just like, Jesus.
Is
fuck.
is the top of the fence like flat? Is it like a flat
It's
surface?
it's like an actual fence, like a little bit of a flat surface,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
inch wide or something,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like a fence. And I'm on top of it. I'm like trying to get my other leg over, and I can't, mate. It's so fucking windy. I'm trying to fall off, and all of a sudden the fucking gate opens, and I'm on the top of the gate, and it starts going sideways out into the alley, like. And I'm just like, fuck, like fucking swaying in the wind on top of this fucking flapping gate.
God.
You know what I did? I literally just purposely like rolled off it, and just fell to the floor, and I did right next to a used condom. And a pair of knickers as well. So somebody had a good night, and I'm lying face down not in the condom, but fucking.
It's like this morning could be better.
Next time I saw my friend, he did say he had seen me on the fucking window
Oh, mate.
on the gate. He said he came down, but I'd gone.
That is tragic, mate. That's so good.
All because I was too scared to slam the front door and wake everyone up. So polite. That added, like, you know, I wasted like 20 minutes there trying to figure out how to get out. And chose the wrong way.
I don't know if you did, though. Sounds like it was kind of all right. You got a story to tell, Robert.
That's true, actually.
You got a story for every situation.
Didn't even ask for that situation.
I didn't know. That was good, though. I liked it.
Trying to see if you can throw a situation out. You can't spit one off.
No,
A
I
tough
can't
question,
even.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's too hard. I remember, do you know Me Grim and
I thought that was the name. Do you remember Manigrim?
Manigrim?
Do you remember Manigrim? Who?
No, mate. That's
That
nearly,
was. Yeah,
that's a bit too
that
close,
was.
mate. That's
That
a bit
was,
too
that
close.
was. I didn't mean
Don't do that.
Manigrim.
Don't take
there you go.
that.
Manigrim.
No, don't you keep saying it. You can't just. Oh, God. Me, Grim, and Natty G. We all ended up in at this guy Greg Wishart's house.
Oh, yeah.
He lives over near Norbiton Station.
Oh, so if you want to go around here, sounds.
He doesn't live on Norbiton Station. He just lives near it. And we all ended up there. We got we'd been down the pub and then got really fucked up and then went to the Ton and Natty ended up getting 2 bottles of wine.
I've got to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we were on the bus.
Shaming you
and
here,
then we were
Natty.
on the bus drinking the wine and then got kicked off because we had open fucking containers.
Yeah.
And I was just
Neck
like,
and wine.
"No, it's all right, mate. I'll just put the lid back on." He was like, "No, get off." Walked through the Cambridge estate
Oh yeah.
and ended up back at Greg's where we were just like on the trampoline out in like his garden. And then at some point his sister came home and was just like, "Who the fuck are you?" And it's just like, "Oh, you're not very nice." And we were out on the fucking trampoline. I slept out there. Then it started raining.
Was she alright when she came back, or did she go away?
I don't know, man. I can't even remember.
But you stayed.
She wasn't very
obviously.
nice. She wasn't very nice.
Sorry, because this is you been outed on the podcast.
Don't give a fuck.
But that night you slept out there.
Slept out on a trampoline. It started raining, so I went inside, and then I just got woken up at like 1 in the afternoon, and it was just Greg saying, "Yeah, I've got to go out, so leave." And I was just like, mate, I felt so fucking haggard. I had a whole bunch of shit like drawn on my face. I was walking through Kingston,
Shit.
this fucked up mess
Wow.
at like 1 in the afternoon, and I was just like, my head was all over the fucking place.
You had to get a bus and train home,
I
didn't you?
think I ended up getting the train because the bus was just too closed for my liking.
Man.
And I was just like, I'm going to die. And then I ended up going home, having a sleep, and then going to Karina's for another party. Like,
Oh, you fucking animal.
yeah, it was fucking mental.
I think the most shocking part of that entire story, yes, Joe doesn't know another Greg.
I do, yeah, that's true. Only 2, don't worry.
Two others.
No. There's only two Gregs that I know of.
I used to work with a guy called Greg, so we used to be just Greg,
was you.
and he was
That
little
was just-
Greg,
that's
just
just
me
you.
in all the mirrors. And when I worked in the supermarket, there was no.
When you worked in that fucking fun house in the at a fairground.
Yeah, so I'd just be Greg, and he would be little Greg.
Ah, fair enough.
Just keep it. He was younger.
Come on, little Greg.
But it was weird. We both started similar time, and it was just, we've got 2 Gregs now. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
never really. Actually, there was another Greg in my school. It's not that uncommon a name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've known. Only other Joes I've known have been women.
All right.
Like that, I've probably known. Yeah.
I've known some Joes.
Yeah.
Not many Gregs.
No. Apart from the bakeries and the fucking trampoline fucking parties you go to.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Yes.
So yeah, that all came from whether we're gonna try the fucking sex drive beer.
Is that where that came from?
I think so.
Fucking hell, that was like a good 10 minutes of fucking storytelling there.
Well,
We'll
story
be doing it on kids' TV next, and everyone will swoon for us because Tom Hardy did it, and everyone wants to get in his knickers.
Can you imagine if they got asked to do like a fucking Jack and Ori?
What would you do? What story?
I don't know. They
I
have,
don't
to be, they have to be short, don't they?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, because no one's going on there and doing like Jack and the Beanstalk, are they?
No.
Like, you got to maybe do an update, probably just like a.
I'll do like I Am Legend or something.
And now, Volume 6 of The Walking Dead.
With your host, Joe Jackson. Hi, kids. Just before Mum pushed you back to bed.
Rick and Carl were working their way through the woodland when they heard rustling. It was zombies.
Please turn page now. I used to have the books as a kid, like
You all tucked up in bed.
The original audio books, the ones that especially Disney books. I remember I had 101 Dalmatian once,
Yeah.
and when it got to a part of the story, it had a picture of like a dog, and then on the side was like a buttons,
Yeah.
and you had to match the picture. When you pressed it, it made a noise. And I managed to get my teacher was like, we're going to read 101 Dalmatians. She had like a proper book of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got a good version of that. And I bought it in the next day. And you could tell she was like, this isn't really what I want to do. I'm trying to get you guys to read, not listen to fucking electric sounds. But everyone in the class saw it, so she had to do it because everyone was like screaming for it. And she sat, you could tell she hated having to do it. She sat in the chair, just being just like, and then Cruella de Vil pressed the button, went into here, and then the car went past. Beep, beep. And then the dog obviously got like upset and woof, 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 like fucking just hating it. Will just like, he's gonna press the button, she pressed the button.
Just loving it. Just like, what amazing story.
Yeah, there was loads of those books.
Yeah, I do remember that shit. It was all down the side of it, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
Maybe we can make one of those.
Do you reckon? Mate, but can we do it with one of your drunken stories? And then Greg got up on the fence. Whoa!
Yeah, I live next to a used condom. Squish.
Squish. And some dirty knickers.
Whoopee.
Whoopsie.
The older sister got home while Joe was on the piano then. Where Joe was on the trampoline. Mim, who the fuck are you?
Oh, we could do it all about the time me and Chris and our friend Rob took magic mushrooms in London and
That
lost our
would be
minds.
good. Woo!
That's us freaking out at everything.
Walking through central London. Beep, having the time.
And then they thought they saw Grant Nichols from Feeder. CD player, 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 player. You're on my CD player. Oh, very nice. Yeah, no, I see what you did there.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I forgot about that song. Buck Rogers.
Yeah, man. That was like 1999.
Was it really?
2000. It's around the. I remember having a compilation when I was in college, and it was basically what Virgin Radio were playing because it was all just like the Gorillas, and it was stereophonics and all that sort of shit. And I had that, but I got it only because of the fucking Gorilla song on there.
Yeah.
And then later on found out that was Deltron 3.0 or fucking Del the Funky Homo Sapien. And got in massively into Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Every story has a happy ending.
There you
Unless
go.
it's a sad story that doesn't have one.
Fucking love Deltron. I want a third album.
You're not going to get it.
No, probably not.
I've got a Deltron album. I've got 2.
Yeah, there's the first one.
Which ones have got what's his name on it? Talking on it, the actor. Fucking what's his name?
Joseph Gordon.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's one,
That's
isn't he?
Event 2.
Yes.
Yeah. He does the intro for the it's like Stargate 2020.
Isn't he playing a serial killer?
Huh.
Did
No.
I read he was playing a serial killer?
He could be though. He's kind of weird.
I swear.
I think he'd be a good Norman Bates if they ever did like a Psycho rejig.
Because it's been rejig a few times. They did the film, didn't they? With
No,
what's his name?
I mean it's only been because they've done the Bates Motel TV series,
Oh
didn't
god!
they?
You know what I've just searched because what we're talking about. Instead of searching Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I've searched Joseph Bates.
What came up? Who's Joseph Bates?
Joseph Bates. Wow, fucking hell! Joseph Bates was an American seaman and revivalist minister. He was the founder and developer of Sabbatarian Adventism, a strain of religious thinking that evolved from the Seventh-day Adventist Church. What? He was like made his own religion.
Have you just stumbled across a new L. Ron Hubbard?
Well, yeah, apparently so.
The Seaman.
There's loads on him. There's loads on him.
Investigate.
He's going to be a new hero, I think.
What was his
actually.
name? Joseph Bates.
Joseph Bates. Wow, fuck it hell. Pathway of the Pioneers.
Oh, can we write a song about
There
Joseph
he is.
Bates? Oh, mate, he was well old. 1792 he was born. Joseph
1792,
Bates.
died 1872.
Joseph Bates.
Wow. He set out at the age of 15 as a cabin boy. He experienced
Sea captain turned preacher.
Mate, he experienced fucking... I've lost where I was now. He experienced shipwreck, capture, and a forced service in the British Navy, and for 2.5 years was a prisoner of war in England, released in 1815. Wow, he had a fucking tough old time.
Oh. Hey, wait, when did he die? What was it? Because he was born in 1792?
And died in 1872.
So,
Fucking hell, he was
80.
old. Wow, yeah, for then, fuck. 1872.
Usually scurvy gets him.
Yeah, man, well, he had a good old fucking run, didn't he?
Fucking syphilis and shit.
Yeah, he did all right. Anyway, fuck. There we go. Well,
Oh, mate, we should do a drunk history of you telling us the history of Joseph Bates. And we'll just sit you down, load you full of fucking Cronenberg and Captain Morgan's, and just let you go rancid on fucking Joseph Bates. And then he was captured and is in hospital.
I need to have it like written up on a board in front of me, so I'm not looking at my phone or my iPad. Otherwise, it wouldn't work.
No, but it's. I mean, yeah. How did they do that?
Oh, in trying to find if Joseph Gordon-Levitt is playing a serial killer, which I thought he was.
Yeah.
The first thing that came up is, he was in a film called "I'm Not a Serial Killer," so maybe that's why I'm thinking about it.
It's like that Ryan Reynolds fucking one that we saw.
Oh yeah, when he hears the voices.
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt to star as. Oh, that's old. to appear in Backman.
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 To appear in Batman. To appear in Backman live.
Backman. What's his special power?
Bad back.
That's not a special power.
He can give people
That's a
bad
hindrance.
backs.
He can give people bad backs.
Yeah, he can kick.
Stop
people.
him.
He can kick people. You know.
Stop him, Backman. He just goes bip, and he just goes. Oh.
He knows the exact spot to hit you in your back to just fucking temporarily paralyze you.
Oh,
but
that's terrible.
will probably leave you with a bad back for the rest of your life. He knows the exact spot to hit, which is
like
a handy
him.
power to
I don't
have.
like him a hand.
Because if
I
you're
don't
in
like
any
him at all.
situation, we use it for good. But if you're in any situation where like
I'm not happy with that at all.
any situation where like some guy was trying to rob you and got your shit, and as soon as he turned to run away, and you just went. In that one spot, and he'll go, "Ah!" Then you
That's just grievous bodily harm. That's
but
not
Batman
very
does
nice.
to people. Batman beats people up when he has to.
yeah. He ain't fucking like breaking spines though, is he?
Well,
Like,
his hand is broken.
yeah, but he's not going out there and being like,
I don't know.
Someone broke my back, so I'm going to do it to them now.
I don't know. He fucks people up.
Yeah, he fucks them up, but
That's
he
that's not what this-
incapacitates them.
but that's not
he
what's
doesn't. He doesn't kill them because he's just like no killing.
Well, I don't know. You'd be surprised.
No, what are you killing?
If Batman returns, he put a fucking
Doorbell.
What? What was that?
Doorbell.
Who is that?
Tommy.
Oh, of course, Cassie's here. I thought they'd gone for some reason.
No.
No.
Doorbell.
I was going to say something then. Yeah, but we're not. In Batman Returns, he fucking sticks a stick of dynamite in the fat man and pushes him down the hole and he blows up. Death.
Which one? When's
In
that?
Batman Returns, you know when the clowns first thing off the sea?
In the Returns.
There's that bit, isn't it,
yeah,
where he
okay.
takes... He
I was
puts
thinking like Dark Knight. I just don't remember that.
No. People do die in the new Batmans.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
but not from Batman.
He drives Batman onto a few people. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, but no, they probably just got like
They did.
broken bones,
We're getting sidetracked though.
broken pelvis.
Backman has
Brian
the
Harvey
power.
was in the crowd.
Backman just has the power to know there's that point to temporarily hurt your back.
I think I don't know. I think that could be better.
I think that's a pretty
No, it's not. It's like that's just a hindrance.
Okay, so you just wanted to like clip. Well, Backman. What was
I
it?
don't know.
Okay, unless he plays the musical hits of Sebastian Bach.
Barkman. But then that's like tree bark,
But
and
it's
he's made
spelled
of
similar,
tree.
isn't it? It's like B-A. It's spelled like...
Yeah, it's like BACH.
Yeah. So,
Bach.
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 Maybe he does that. He has the power to make those
Ah,
melodies.
Barkman.
He has the power to make people just start singing those melodies.
There you go.
That would keep you fucking busy if you're trying to stretch someone.
Just boom.
Oh, me back and I'm singing Sebastian Bach. Do the Barkman. Maybe just sing that
Do
instead.
the Barkman. Do the Barkman.
Do the Barkman. Just have a band back and
Everybody,
play
if
a
you
piano.
can, do the Barkman.
I
That
had
was a
that
groundbreaking album.
I
for
had
me.
that single.
That was a groundbreaking album.
Simpsons Sing the Blues.
Simpsons in the Blue.
Yeah, great fucking album. God, I used to
Born
love it.
under a bad seed.
There was a few songs in that I used to like.
I always like the what was it?
I had that album. Somebody lent it to me at school, and I've recorded it onto cassette, and I used to play it all the time.
I'm gonna find it.
Simpsons Sing the Blues.
So stoked.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna turn this up.
Considering I used to listen to it so much, I forgot all about Simpsons Sing the
There was
Blues.
one. Oh, mate. Life in the Fast Lane. What the fuck? Telltale Head. Moaning Lisa. Double meaning.
Double meaning. Wow.
No, it's terrible.
Wow. That was a...
Look at all these idiots, Smithers.
Wow. Isn't... Was Be My... Fucking hell. Wasn't Be My Vest on there? No, that was another episode.
That was.
Turn on the surveillance monitors. Yes, sir.
Oh shit!
I thought. Each morning at 9, they trickle through the gate.
They go home early. They come in late.
I know Simpsons is like old now, but like
Yeah.
it's still going, still popular. But back then, fuck me, it was everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I mean, what was it? 88,
Arcades
89?
everywhere, games, t-shirts, toys,
I
cuddly
mean,
toys,
80,
pillows.
88, 89 it started.
Yeah,
And
but a lot of like me being like in like year 6, like
all the little statues and shit you could get
man,
even early
yeah,
on.
loads of them. Yeah.
You could have like Bart with like a fucking kick deck.
Yeah, fucking there were loads of them, man. There was
And then everyone just got rid of Bart and was just using the kick
yeah,
deck.
there was such. I remember being on holiday as a kid and my mum giving us Simpson figures.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I was so I had Bart.
The arcade game was a real fucking big one for me.
Yeah, it was
because it was like 4-player.
It was the game
never
to go
seen.
play.
I'd never seen a 4-player one before.
Later on the Turtles one was always
Yeah,
that was a big
yeah.
thing. That was another popular 4-player game.
Yeah. Oh mate, it was so good. And it was just like you either had to be like fucking Bart or Lisa because fucking Homer didn't have any weapons.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's so fucking good. I think you can. I think you probably download that or something.
Yeah, you can, but I remember that was the whole point in going to the arcade was to go play that game.
Fuck yeah.
If you could get on it.
Or like if you ever went to like a leisure centre with your mates or something like that, if you were lucky, like I used to go to like Guildford with a mate.
Yeah.
And we'd go swimming, and then about an hour before my mum was going to pick us up or something, we'd get out, go get changed, and then go down to the bowling alley where all the arcade was, play like fucking Golden Axe for an hour,
Wow.
and then just fucking go upstairs again. It was great fun. Loved it. Fucking wicked time. Arcades, man. Spent half my childhood in them.
Yeah, that was the best thing about it. Not often, but I remember going on a ferry to France and there was an arcade gun there. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, always, right? Always on the ferry, and it always had like fucking Street Fighter,
We were
like,
with
turbo in it and
we
shit.
were with school and it was awesome. There was a delay, we couldn't leave for ages, so we actually stayed. oh, there was a storm, so we couldn't go to England, so
Yeah.
we just kept going back and forth between England and France for like an hour and
What?
an extra fucking amount
Why?
of time because they couldn't dock in England. The storm was too bad.
So just stop in the water.
Well, we kind of just started going back for a bit and then went back when it cleared. Like, it took a lot longer,
Yeah.
but we were out for ages and we got to pay the arcade. That was crazy,
Nice.
man. I've got video footage somewhere, probably not now because it's actually on cassette, of us on the deck, mate, the fucking waves and rain hitting that fucking... We were out on the deck like, whoa!
Yeah, it's a
and then
bit
we're
gnarly,
soaked.
innit?
And we're
Yeah.
like a ferry as well. I remember Rick Waller was on that ferry.
Everyone must have been looking at him going,
Mate,
fucking hell.
he was on there, his dad was there, and everyone was going up to him, and the dad was like acting as his security guard,
for
just
fuck's
being
sake.
like, no, give away. This is right near the end of his career, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
He could
Maybe-
have done with it. He could have done with the popularity.
everyone
mate.
was just like, fucking hell, it's Rick Waller. What did he cover that Whitney Houston song, didn't he?
Oh, God. Oh, was he even that good a singer?
He won, right? Did he win one of the X Factors?
Yeah. No, he didn't win it. I think he was like a runner-up.
In my head, whenever I try and picture him, especially for that video, I'm just picturing a younger version of Peter Kay every time.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can picture, and I think
But
about Rick
much,
Waller.
much fatter.
He was big. He was big.
Fucking huge, mate.
I remember having that one song, and then that was it.
Oh, dear. Rick fucking Waller, dude. No way.
Yeah.
Ugh. Man, I think I must have seen it on like fucking YouTube or something. It was like you saying about like the storm and stuff on the ship, and it was a thing I saw where these people were like they were in like it was a cruise sort of ship,
Yeah.
and they were on their deck, and their window outside was just like it eventually got smashed by a wave, and all you saw was
shit.
underwater, and that shit fucking freaked me
Wow.
out so much. I hate that shit. Like when you just all of a sudden underwater, because in my mind, all that's going to be there is just fucking a shark, just like,
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you. It's fucking madness. Madness, mate. I hate that shit.
No, fucking hell, sounds like you hate that shit.
Yeah.
I remember being on a really dodgy boat coming back from the PP Islands in Thailand, and we were in a fucking manic storm. It was
What was it like monsoon shit?
it was just like the guy was just sat at the front just with this gear stick, and he was just constantly oh
God.
and we were just it was just all you saw was ocean, sky, sky, and it was
Nah,
at
bro.
first everyone was laughing and joking. Then you just saw everybody started freaking out a bit, like the people working on the boat. It was small, fucking like a glorified speedboat.
Yeah.
And mate, by the end of it, everyone was just mate bashing the fuck out of yourself, mate. It was so fucking. Everyone, all the kids started crying. People started freaking out. Some guy just sat at the back. Oh mate, it was so fucking scary.
Yeah, man.
Fucking hell, I was so glad when that was over.
Did you ever see any of the footage from, when the tsunami hit in Japan?
Oh yeah,
The footage of the boats on that?
Yeah,
That's
it's
some
insane.
crazy shit.
what have you put on YouTube there?
That is the most terrifying graphic footage of ships in storm, 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. Looks pretty graphic, doesn't it?
Oh crap! There you go. It's a big old wave.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
Oh God, yeah.
Plot twist.
Must say exciting for you listeners. I was watching. Oh Jesus, that does look scary though.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking harsh, mate.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's like a big fucking tanker ship shit, man. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember being. I remember because like we always used to go over to like France for our like holidays and stuff. So we'd always be on the ferry, and I definitely remember a couple of times coming back. There was some really fucking rough weather.
Yeah.
Really, really fucking rough. And it's a bit scary, man, because
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm out in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Yeah,
here.
well, so I felt on this fucking boat in Thailand,
Yeah.
shitting myself, mate. When we got we stopped at an island. Everyone was really. Some people were quite happy to be alive. Other people were really aggy with each other.
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck, man.
It's like I've been on this thing far too long.
And you could see the people working on the boat were all like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
like this is bad."
Harsh, mate. If you were like if you were on say like a ferry and it was a pretty bad storm, would you go outside? Because a little part
They
of
won't
me,
let you, but
No,
I did
no,
on
no,
this
but
other
like-
ferry. That's what I'm saying. When it was coming,
yeah, like you just like I
smashing
think
us.
I wouldn't go full out, but I'd go out there just to kind of sort of experience it and kind of because I wouldn't want to like slip and then just go over the edge, mate.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
you
gonna
got
die.
yeah. As
I'm
long
gonna
as
die.
it's got a raised
Just
edge.
me being in water that deep is gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Just like I can't handle that shit at all.
No, you shouldn't have to. Although when I was in fucking,
There's just no in my mind. There's no need to be in water that deep. Like it's just not necessary.
unless you're going diving.
No, but you're not even gonna dive that far. You can go in a fucking diving pool.
Yeah.
If you want to
You
dive,
can see the ocean dive.
even diving pools fucking.
Man, my mate does. Well,
bound
a
me
guy I used to work with does scuba diving. I remember he was loved it, really passionate about it. He would come into work and be like, "Oh, I've got my my nighttime diving license test at the weekend, where we dive at night."
No way. No way.
And he would go on about
Not
certain
necessary.
places around the world where you would go, because there were places that were
Dive in the dark?
popular diving spots where there were sunken ships at the bottom, and that was like the place
No,
to
I
go
don't need
dive.
to see that. Don't need it in my life. The thing, one of my, it's my irrational fear, and it is this like, it's water where you can't see the
Yeah, top of the bottom.
yeah. I can't deal with it.
Apparently,
At all.
because they've said that in like, because whenever you've been at what happened, you fell off a bridge into the water or fell in the sea, like you'd swim up. But there's been times where people swam the completely wrong way, so just don't know.
Yeah. But like bottomless water can fucking do one, man.
Yeah, no,
If
I agree.
can't see like the bottom of a
If I
swimming
can't see
pool-
the yellow lines at the bottom of the swimming pool,
yeah, no, then fuck it. I'm just like, no, I'll do something else. I don't care.
I'll do something else.
It's fine, whatever. And don't get me wrong, I can swim and I'm absolutely fine in the water, but like, there's a couple of things just in life that I've experienced where it's just like the water's just not nice.
Wow.
Like I got swept out once in Clacton. My nan and granddad used to live down in Clacton.
Yeah.
And they used to have like a beach house, and we got swept out. I think I've talked about this before. And I got carried out by the water, and I was just like panicking, trying to swim back and stuff like that. And it was kind of the thing about like the beach is that the waves move different. They kind of sort of go they go into land straight, but come out like at an angle. So I was being taken up and then along, so I was just basically being dragged down the beach and ended up on the bollards and like got smashed against one of them. That freaked me the fuck out, because I was just like, what is that? And that scratched me all up, and then like I think my dad came out and like fucking got me.
Wow.
So that fucked me up. And then like when I was like, I just didn't like the deep end in pools and stuff like that, but then as I got older, that was fine.
I like the deep end. I was scared of deep end in pools as well when I was
Yeah.
younger, especially Kingfisher. It looked like the wave machine looked like a tank with a shark in it.
Why? Wave machines are terrifying. I thought, I always thought there was going to be a shark in there or something. It was so stupid.
Yeah, but I was the same
and
as
it was
a
made,
kid. Like,
and you know what? It's as simple as watching Jaws.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I was the same as a kid. I wasn't, as a kid, I was really scared of going deep end and with the wave machine, but then when I got a bit older, I actually loved it.
Yeah. It was good fun.
I used to miss out when I used to go to centre parks and the wave, because the wave machines, before the wave machines would come on at centre parks, bear in mind it'd all be like a big dome, but all very tropical in there. It was like an indoor jungle, but you could swim out through an open doorway outside into like an outdoor jungle area, which was fucking awesome.
Cool.
They had the outdoor rapid jungle river. But anyway, before the wave machine would come on, you would just hear, oh,
Yeah.
like
You get like the warning. You get the
thing,
warning for
and
it,
then it
don't
would
you?
slowly start. And
Yeah.
that was cool.
I remember when we again, it was in Guildford, and it was they had like slides and stuff, and then there was like the shallow bit, and then there was the wave kind of area. And you could go. They had this kind of sort of slide that you would have to have like a rubber ring for, which was fucking fun.
Yeah. That's Crystal. That was old Crystal Water Palace, wasn't it?
I can't remember. Yeah, probably
Water
something
Palace
like
said that.
that. At the Spectrum, Guildford
Oh,
Spectrum.
right, okay. There was a place near the Water Palace later
No.
as well.
But they so they had the wave machine thing, and you could like jump down into it, and they allowed you to get pretty like close up to the wave machine, because
Yeah.
it was like, obviously the closer you are to the actual things, the higher the actual wave is, and then it builds outwards. So what we managed to start doing was we got ourselves in motion with the waves, that we'd go underwater when the wave was getting ready to go upwards, and then push off, so
Yeah,
that
of
the
course.
water then took us up with it,
Yeah.
and then we just hang on.
Yeah.
And like, because there's a big old fucking wall there
Yeah.
where it's supposed to look like a fucking rocky thing
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever, and you could hold on to it and then wait for the water to go down, and then you're just basically 4 foot in the air
Yeah.
with like incredibly shallow water below you, and just like, nope, gotta wait, I've got to wait, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking break
Break me
myself.
necks,
Like,
yeah.
but that was like, it was always good fun, man. But then every now and again I brave myself up and like go and have a look at the wave machine, just be like, like, get me out.
Man,
It's
when I
weird shit.
was in Budapest a few years back, we went to a swimming bay. We were like, swimming bath. I was like, that's gonna be boring, but it was just an awesome fucking bunch of different pools. And the
Yeah.
outdoor one was fucking awesome. And that had a wave. And I had not been in a wave machine in years. And I fucking loved it. But because a bit older and experienced a wave machine again, I'd go to a part of the pool where it wasn't that deep, but I could still touch the floor, but quite high. And when the water getting ready to come out,
Yeah.
I was jumping on the water and like rolling into a ball at the bottom. And rolling into a ball at the bottom of the water. So when the wave went down and pushed you back out, you
Oh,
just
nice.
bounce.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That was I had not done that as a kid. I was experimenting as an adult with a wave machine.
I remember. Like, have you ever been to like a beach when like the waves are like super fucking like crashing?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
quite
yeah.
heavy
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
waves. We'd found this fucking beach in France that was just like
I
mate,
call
you
this
could've-
Jackson Beach.
It was, mate. There should have been surfers down there, but there wasn't. It was just a bunch of people like braving these fucking
Oh,
weathers.
wow.
And I was like, "Mum, Dad, I'm going in. I'm only wearing my boxers because I haven't got my swim shorts. I'm going in. I'll see you later." And I was out there for 10 minutes, just getting the shit kicked out of me by fucking waves.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good fun. But
Wow,
that
and
shit's-
you came in all right.
Came in all right, yeah. The other weird like beach experience I did have was when like I was treading on the water and it got to about waist high, and I took one step forward and the ground just disappeared. That fucked me up.
Yeah.
That fucked me up big.
Fair enough.
I got bit so bad.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were a bit fidgety. Well, I don't even know a clever way to segue that. I was like, well, speaking of waves,
water.
water, there's no way.
No.
There's probably an obvious one that we're just missing out on. But I was
How
going
do
to
you
segue
go from
into
waves
Agony
to
Aunts.
incest?
No, it's not incest this week.
It comes in waves.
It's not, what?
I don't know.
If waves is your name of your mum or sister's vagina,
Why would you call it waves?
so you come in waves.
Oh,
Incest related.
here's Agony Aunts.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to your talks. I don't want your advice. Just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Disclaimer, do not take our advice. If you do, we will not be held accountable for inedible heartbreak. Thank you.
Dear Greg and Joe,
Long time listener, first time writer.
I have a lover who likes me to hurt her when we have sex.
Wow.
And to tie her up and also gag her. It is erotic, and she says she loves me, but I'm worried that I'll get damaged by all this if I stay in the relationship. How's he going to get fucking
Is
damaged?
she tying him up or is he tying her up?
I have a lover who likes me to hurt her when we have sex
Wow.
and to tie her up and gag her.
Wow.
It is erotic.
Yeah.
I'm just going to repeating what I said.
Yeah.
She is 32 and I'm 38, and we're both single. We met at a work conference, went out for a drink.
It's a woman, right? Or is this a guy talking?
Yeah, this is a guy
Sorry,
talking.
sorry.
We met at a work conference, went out for a drink, and the next week and carried on flirting. And the next week.
I got it.
She invited me round for dinner one night after a month, and we had sex afterwards.
After a month? What?
She invited me round for dinner after a month, and we had sex
I
afterwards.
thought you said after her month. I thought you
Oh.
meant like after a time of the month.
Maybe.
I finished my period tomorrow night. Do you want to go to dinner?
Surprising. Would you like to inseminate
Okay.
me?
So
with
after
your-
a month of going out for a drink every now and again, she invited him round for dinner.
I guess so, yeah.
That's nice of her, isn't it?
We met every weekend after that, and the sex was weird in that she wanted me to hurt her by pinching her and digging my nails into her back.
Oh, he has long nails. does
She
he?
said she needed to feel that she needed that to feel connected. I agreed because it was erotic to see her pleasure, and I never caused more than a few scratches.
Oh, good for you.
Then she wanted me to tie her up and gag her. She only reaches orgasm through her hard physical penetration, but I am slow to climax, and that's not been a problem for me.
Wow.
Okay.
That's good though, isn't it? If you're slowly
After-
climax.
After we'd been together 2 months, I went away on a long-arranged skiing holiday with my mates.
Oh dear.
Everything was the same when I got back, and I knew I was falling in love with her.
Nice.
We saw one another a couple of times a week, and I would usually stay over. Then, out of the blue, as we lay in bed after having sex last week, she said she had a confession to make.
After lying in bed after they had sex. Oh, okay. I thought you meant they had sex and a week later were lying
I'm
in bed.
definitely not repeating it because I delivered that line beautifully.
Yeah, you did. You did really well, actually. I was confusing myself.
She had a confession to make.
Oh, God.
She had met up with her ex when I was away and had sex.
Oh, shit. Oh.
It was eating away at her, and she had to tell me. She insisted she loves only me. Her excuses made no sense. She said he'd been texting her since they split up. She wanted it to be over for good, and the only way to do it was to make him see her as worthless. She keeps telling me she only wants me, but how can I believe her? She knows what she did was wrong, but I wish she had not told me. I am completely devastated and cannot get it out of my head.
Well, when I picked that one,
Yeah.
To be honest, I hadn't actually really read it. I just read the title and was like, I'm scared I'll hurt girlfriend during crazy sex she wants.
You thought
And I was
you
like,
thought
oh,
it
this
was
is
going
gonna
to just
be
really
great.
just. That's actually just really depressing.
I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be really funny.
He's going to talk about
He's
kicking
gonna
her in the
yeah,
cunt.
he's going to be
and,
like this. He's scared of hurting her, and then the rest she was going to do the dirty on him, and
Wow.
then I feel sorry, man. But actually, do you know what? This is the first one I think has been agony. Poor guy.
It's I mean, it's a funny old situation. The old, sort of being a bit rough with your missus, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just, it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
But
Some girls fucking love it.
yeah. It's a funny sort of thing, really, because it's really something it's really only right for the girl to sort of like incorporate.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like if the guy just turns around to a girl and just like, can I just smack you really, really hard
Yeah,
in the face?
yeah. You'd be
That's just abuse.
Be like, oh, well, you asked.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked, so I could say no. Because if you just done it without warning, there would have been. Ooh.
You know what I had a discussion with the other day as well? Just
Discussion
completely-
with who?
I think it was, I don't know, Kaz or Tommy. I can't remember. They were talking
I'll
about.
clarify that, everyone.
There was, I think, they were talking. We were talking about arguments or like domestic abuse. They're just like, well, it has to be in the house.
It's
You
domestic.
can't. Domestic abuse doesn't exist
Yeah,
outside.
domestic,
That's just
violence.
violence.
Public abuse.
Public abuse. You have to be in the house.
So if you wanted
just
to
don't-
hit,
if you-
you wanted to hit your wife or partner,
No,
you just
so,
take
like,
them
if
outside.
you're, like-
You just take them out to the street and do it.
That's it. Yeah. So like, if you're in an abusive relationship, just don't go home, and you won't be domestically abused because you're not in a house.
You can upset a lot of domestic victims.
Really?
I swear John Travolta was in a film called Domestic Violence.
Well, I should have left the house.
I swear John Travolta was in a film called Domestic Violence. I remember
He's
it coming
been,
out.
but he's been in a lot of shit, hasn't he? Like,
He has. What? Didn't we watch a really shit film who was in the Eds recently?
oh, mate, what was it?
That was fucking terrible.
Oh, mate, the revenge one.
That was fucking.
Yeah,
that was
wasn't
bad.
Great. That wasn't great.
That shitty huge tattoo he got on his back in about 2 minutes, and it looked
dear.
shit.
Yeah.
He walked into the tattoo shop and like, I know it's late, but any chance to get in some ink? And then a few minutes later, he's got this huge, big black
Yeah.
cross on his back.
They managed to do like a consultation in like 35 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
draw it up, get it done. It was shit too.
It was shit.
Really bad. He was like a religious killer avenging his
So odd.
wife
Avenging
and
his wife,
son's
yeah.
death.
Because it went deeper.
Daughter.
Mate, it got so deep over the most stupidest thing.
But then it turned out he used to be a secret agent or whatever, assassin,
something,
and
yeah.
they killed his family on purpose. Like cliche. It
It
sounds.
was his wife had uncovered some information about a governor or something.
If
like-
we hadn't actually just told you Nick Cage, John Travolta was in it, you'd probably guess one of them was in it.
Yeah, it was pretty heinous.
Doesn't make
And it's, you know what? He's not even that bad in it. It's just it's a shit fucking.
He was pretty bad. His hair was bad.
Oh,
in it.
yeah, that's pretty.
His real life wigs, and I say real life wigs, I mean the wigs he has himself like awards, are better than the fucking wig they gave him in that film.
Yeah.
That was preposterous. I couldn't take it seriously.
Preposterous.
It looked like they cut the top of an egg carton, or like cut it with scissors, the bottom of an egg carton, sprayed it black, and just pops it on his head. Like it just looked shocking.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I couldn't. I was just like, I'm not. His wig has
He's
removed
had
me
worse.
from this
What was
film.
that? What
Fuck was that? That really freaked me out.
fucking phone?
Oh my god, that was a weird noise. What was that?
Apparently, my phone makes noises when it's fully charged.
Oh, does it?
That was weird.
That was. Have you ever heard that before?
Nope.
Wow, that really meant
Odd.
I
Let me
freaked
tell
out
you.
when I looked down and saw my various devices weren't lit up. I really freaked out for a second.
Yeah.
I just, what the fuck was that?
I was a little bit shocked by that. In all honesty, I wasn't expecting it.
Should we tell this guy to forgive her, or we'll move
What
on?
I mean, I think it's a bit of a weird sort of thing, really, because it's. I feel like the information that he's given about the fact that she likes being gagged and like tied up and
It's trust
fucking
issues.
all that. No, but it's like that almost seems irrelevant to what the actual issue is, and that is that she's cheated on him with her ex.
It's a new experience for him, and I think, to be honest with you, when it comes to hurting each other in the bedroom, you know, and getting deep and diving deeper and deeper
What are you
into
doing?
into this fetish, a weird
What are you doing?
hand sign, deeper and deeper into this fetish of
Yeah.
hurting each other, there has to be an element of trust, and if you don't trust that person anymore because they've done the dirty with their ex while you were on a skiing holiday with friends that you'd arranged previously.
You look really smug right now.
I just
I've hit some women. You know what? You know why? Because they trusted me.
I've been hit by women
I've been hit by women.
because they didn't trust me.
I've been hit by women because they asked to do it.
Can I
And
hit
I
you?
let
Yes.
them. See, is it domestic abuse if I say yes, it's okay?
No,
It's not.
It's not domestic abuse. No, it's just
It's kind of raunchy.
in the throes of passion. I love that. I love that phrase, "throes of passion." I heard
Throes of passion.
on a radio interview. I was on Natterjacks when I heard this.
Just chucking women about.
Vanessa
Felt?
Feltz was when she was on the radio, and they were doing a thing about bald men, and people. She was hosting a radio show, and people ringing up to say whether they preferred people if they found bald men attractive, because she didn't. Thank you, Vanessa. And somebody rang in and was just
You
like,
bitch.
somebody ran in and was like, "Oh, I found my husband much more sexier since he's gone bald," and she's like, "Oh no." And because she was with the guy from Fats and Smalls, wasn't she? That it was skinny black guy. She ended up being with him, didn't she?
Yeah, that was it.
And he
I was, as soon as you said Vanessa Feltz, I was just in my own little world going, she's definitely had sex with a black guy.
I think she married him, most of the women. Anyway,
But I was thinking Ainsley Harriott for some reason.
what an amazing couple they would be. But
Always Ainsley Harriott.
But yeah, so she was talking about how, with her fancy man, he grew dreadlocks, didn't he? He was bald and fat and small.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh no, there's nothing better than being whipped in the face of a dreadlock during the throes of passion." And it was like morning radio.
It's like, oh,
Vanessa, tuck it in.
Oh, that is
Vanessa, I can see
unnecessary
your felts.
information.
Get your felts out, Vanessa.
Get your felts out.
Get your felts
Get
out.
your felts out.
Get your felts out for the dreadlock.
Get your felts out. Story time with Joe and Greg and get your felts out.
Vanessa got her felts out.
Oh.
That sounds like a character out of Murder and Successful. Well,
Yeah.
obviously it would be, 'cause she did do celebrities, but it sounds
We
like
went
a
to
sort
the
of character.
local kingpin, Vanessa Feltz.
Luckily, she had her felts. She kept the felts to herself.
I really can't wait to watch the Professor Green episode of Murder and Successful. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be so good. So,
we could wrap this up and go watch it now. It's 9 o'clock.
No, I'm still, because this guy's fucking basically asking for advice on his girlfriend or this girl that he likes banging her ex.
Yeah, cheating.
Yeah, but it just doesn't feel necessary to suggest, oh, by the way, she's into some kind of kinky shit.
Yeah,
it doesn't really seem
it does.
necessary.
It does, because you said it when you read it, that she said he'd been texting her since they split up, and she just had to make him see her as worthless. So she went and was like, "Be rough with me." It's a weird mind game. It's a weird thing.
I think
she'll just keep having crazy sex with men.
I think
which
she's
is fine.
She's definitely gonna keep having crazy sex with me.
Yeah, if he ever goes away, she'll be like, "Oh my god, who's gonna beat me
Yeah.
for sex?" Oh no, I'll go.
But I think the thing about it is it's also a dangerous kind of route, because then it's just sort of like, you've got everyone's got a certain limit when it comes to sex stuff.
Oh, have they? You sound like your limits have been tested.
No, that's not where I'm going with this, Gregory. No, but
still
like,
in there. The
but then,
Lego.
no.
It's still
You
up
know what
there.
I'm saying though. It gets to
Do
if
I?
you get into something a bit too much, then you sort of like your limits get tested. Then you're just like, all right, well that's not enough anymore. Let's try a bit more, and then it just gets completely out of control. And then to the point that you're getting like, kick me in the ribs and then punch me in the arsehole, butt kiss me.
I remember a girl.
Brilliant. I knew this was gonna bring out a story.
No, I don't know if I should tell it.
No names.
I'm not going
Greg,
to.
no
No,
names.
fuck no. When I was younger,
The pause.
when I was younger,
It's like, oh god.
I'm just very aware my mum listens to this podcast.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger, there was a girl who expressed interest in being defecated on. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I said no.
Maybe don't tell this story.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I didn't do it. Basically, I didn't do it.
Tune in next week. I have been Greg.
Yeah, maybe I won't tell this story, but I didn't do it. But there's only a story to tell.
I genuinely think you need to when you start telling this story, just cut it, just without any explanation whatsoever. Just like, oh man. I mean, shit is one thing, man. Like,
I remember a guy telling me his girlfriend asked him to piss on her, and he's like, so I did. And I was like, okay, fine.
How'd that go?
And he's like, oh, it was really annoying though, because then all the bed was wet. And I was like, you pissed on her in the bed? And he's like,
What?
yeah. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, well,
Why?
He's like, we were in bed, doing stuff, and she asked me to piss on her. So I got up and I pissed on her face. But she was like lying on her back. I was like, so you pissed all over your pillow and stuff. He's like, yeah, I didn't really think about it at the time. And afterwards, it was late. It was like 2 in the morning.
To be fair, you get caught in the throes of passion.
He's like, it's 2 in the, he's like, it's 2 in the morning. We were drunk, and my bed was just covered in piss, and we just slept on the floor. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, 'cause I
you
don't
did that
think-
completely wrong.
Yeah, no, I don't think no, I don't know how I feel about pissing and all. Honestly, it doesn't seem like a necessary engagement. Necessary engagement. Name that film.
Now, well, I think we just did it. Pissing on women if they ask for it.
Oh,
He
man.
offered it'd be like a really weird sequel to Indecent Proposal. From the makers of Indecent Proposal
Indecent
comes
proposal. Unnecessary.
unnecessary
I've forgotten the word.
unnecessary action.
No, unnecessary behaviour.
Engagement.
There we go.
From the
Unnecessary
Yeah,
engagement.
from the makers of Indecent Proposal comes unnecessary engagement.
That'll be our knockoff version. Just be
starring
like,
Joe
I'm willing to pay you
Harrison
£50 to let me piss on your wife's face
Woody Harrelson.
for
and
one
Robert
night with your
Redford.
wife.
Can I please urinate?
I reckon
over
Robert
your
Redford's
wife
into some.
in your bed.
I reckon Robert Redford's into kinky shit. He looks
Yeah.
well old now. Have you
Yeah,
seen him?
well, he is well old.
I know he is well old, but like fucking hell,
He was in a film a couple of years ago.
he looks like Biltong.
Funnily enough, we're going full circle here. He was in a film not too long ago, not around the time he was in the second Captain America film.
Yeah.
He did a film that had no like speech in it or anything. It was just him alone at sea in a boat during a storm.
Oh.
And apparently it's really good.
Could you believe
Yeah,
that?
that's what I'm
In a
saying. Full
storm?
circle, yeah. The whole film was just him alone in a boat in a storm trying to survive.
Wow.
And
he's
he's
80
old then.
He's 80.
Oh, is he only 80?
Yeah,
I
he
thought
looks older, doesn't he?
I thought he was older than that.
I remember watching
shape,
him
though.
in a film where he was
The
in
bath.
prison, and James. It was like a army prison, and James Gandolfini was like the person in charge.
Fuck, what was that?
And there's something about the wall. I
Something
think it's called the
castle?
wall or something
No,
like that. Yeah,
yeah.
no, something taking the castle or
Something
something
like that, isn't it? Yeah.
And they're all like get together, and it's just like James Gandolfini doesn't like him because he doesn't
God,
think
I
like.
bet James Gandolfini didn't think Robert Redford would outlive him. Fuck.
I know, right?
Shit.
Yeesh. It's really good though. It was genuinely an impressive film, and it's all like, fucking it's all right.
Wow, there you go. So that's what happens when Joe reviews movies. He doesn't
He gets
really
bored.
quite remember.
He gets bored talking about them as soon as
Because
he
as
realizes
soon
that
as he
can't
starts
remember
talking
any
about
of
it,
the
can't
information.
remember anything about it.
No. But yeah, go and check it out. In cinemas.
Whereas when I talk about films such as Short Circuit 2, I remember every detail. Even
Well,
though,
yeah,
even
I mean,
though
I could talk about the
I've-
Warriors
even
and
though
tell
I've
you
not-
everything.
I've not
but,
watched
like,
it in many, many, many years.
many fucking. Someone's digging around for a fucking copy of Short Circuit 2.
Oh no, I
on DVD.
looked. Do you know what I looked?
Yeah.
I tried to see if I could find a box set of both films.
Yeah.
No, I could, but it was like It was like fucking multi-region. It cost shitloads of money on fucking Amazon. I was like, why is this not?
Yeah.
Why? And why isn't there a Short Circuit Funko Pop? That's all I need.
Mate,
I'd swap all
gonna
mine
lie.
for
in
one
New,
Short
in
Circuit.
New York, I was looking for it.
But it doesn't exist.
I know. I wish I'd done my research before going out. I would have fucking wasted
Jesus.
half a day in Brooklyn.
If you came back with a Short Circuit Funko Pop that I didn't know existed, fuck me, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have cried like accepting an
I
Oscar.
thought, yeah, I was going to say, because when I saw you put up, I was going to also look out for the gunship vinyl.
Yeah. I didn't even know you knew that existed.
I hadn't. I figured it did exist, and apparently it now does exist, but very, very soon.
Yes, they need to release a second album because they just keep re-releasing the first one in different formats: CD, cassette, vinyl. They all look great. But just give me a fucking new album. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
That's it.
Anyway, I think that kind of wraps up.
Yeah. Well, did we come to a conclusion as to what this guy should do about his fucking?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. Yeah, sort of. Actually, yeah.
You were finding the whole thing irrelevant.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, she cheated on him. Can he trust her? Probably not. No, they've not been together that long, so you shouldn't.
Yeah,
you
it's only
probably
been 2
don't. You
months.
probably don't actually trust her
And
anyway.
also,
really.
he even said they're both single, so they're not even really dating.
Yeah, and you've only been together a couple of months, so you can't know if you trust someone that quickly. Like, come on. Like, play the game.
Yeah, play the game.
Like,
You can be a winner in the game of life.
it's up to you. You either carry on dating her for a bit, but you know that's going to end if you fucking smacking her around. But just, well, 'cause she wants to, not you being a dick. But you're not going to really be able to relax.
I think once you're questioning trust, then that's it. Really, it's out the window, isn't it?
So yeah,
I had a girlfriend previously kiss another person whilst dating me, and then not trust me.
yeah
Make
it's
sense
fair.
of that?
Yeah, it's
You
fair.
fucking.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair because they're scared of their own.
Like
trust
she was
issues.
just like, he's gonna go and do it. He's got out of spite.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like
yeah.
fuck you.
Maybe you
Should have asked for a freebie.
What's a freebie? Threesome.
No.
Oh.
A free like.
Oh
get
right,
out
yeah.
of
So you
jail.
go. I thought like just because you had one over on her, could you please?
I'm not
do
that petty. In all honesty.
Could you
Just
please do a
if we
freebie
can,
with
if
me?
I can just say to all the lady fans out,
Ooh,
I'm not that petty. But please don't cheat on me.
Joe Heartbroken. Who is she? Mystery Woman. Front page news.
I'm Joe Heartbroken Jackson.
And I am Greg.
I'm not heartbroken. I am not ending this fucking episode like that. That's bent.
Go on then.
I am wounded. No, I'm not going to do it like that either because I'm just stealing from
That's
Open
better.
All Powers.
That's better.
I really want to hear a Frasier episode, by the way, boys. I really want to hear that.
Do it. Do a Frasier episode.
May I also throw into the discussion the episode where Frasier and Lilith go away on vacation and hilarity happens.
Is that when him and Lilith go? When he goes to the other girl and Lilith's there?
Oh, that's it. Sorry, yeah.
When they get there and she's staying in the room next door.
That is it.
That's fucking
That's
awesome.
really, really
that
good.
episode. It's a
I like that
great
one,
episode.
and I also like the.
And that's got Diane from Cheers in it at the end. It's the dream.
And another one as well.
Dream,
Another
so.
Frasier and Lilith episode is the Thanksgiving one where Niles is cooking.
Oh
and
yes.
Martin's playing with Freddie, but he just keeps getting hurt, and it's like by the end of it, his face is all swollen with fucking like allergies and shit. And then but they're trying to impress the local private school like principal or something like that, and it's just fucking madness.
Any episode at Niles' house is always fucking hilarious. If they're all there, especially if Martin's there as well.
Oh,
He's at Niles' too. Everyone's there. You know something's going on.
Yeah, it's been some beauties, isn't it? Oh mate, what was the episode where it's like everyone finds out Roz is pregnant and is it at Niles?
Yes,
But everyone just gets the wrong end of the stick
Mate.
about the entire situation.
The one when Niles and Daphne think Roz is asking. She thinks that they invite Roz for a threesome. And when she eventually says it, they're like they constantly.
I want to see that.
That's a good episode.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that's it. Man.
Daphne.
I love the fact during that series when she was pregnant in real life, they didn't know how to work it into the show, so they just put it down to her being really fat. Didn't they? By Niles was overfeeding her with chocolate, and she was just getting really fat. And that's how they. That's how they did it.
They really didn't think.
That's how they did it. Let's just make her fat for a bit.
Do you remember the one where they go to Canada as well? I think there's like
They were in the van the whole time, aren't they? Yeah.
And like Daphne, like for some reason, has been taking like accent lessons, and she can only say sure
Because she's not allowed to go into Canada, is she?
She's
They have to
she's
get
just
through
like
customs.
sure.
They have to get through customs.
Oh man.
Oh, that is good. Anyway, we've just
Goddamn
massively
Frasier.
gone on a Frasier fucking.
Take that.
Psych! It's actually a Frasier episode starting from now. Press play on the episode and we'll watch him narrate. Today we've got the lift going up the Seattle Needle. There we go. You know, it's going to be a good episode if the lift goes up on the Seattle Needle. And of course, we open, as always, with Frasier in the booth here. No, anyway.
Some kind of the little like one line fucking comes up on the black and there's no real reference to it.
No. Remember that?
He's
They'll
like,
do that in Simpsons when he was in that Slideshow Bob, but they were both in it. They kept doing it. And once again, we're getting massively sidetracked. It's great.
I reckon we just try and be Frasier and Niles for an episode. How dare you!
No, Frasier, come on. That was bad. I can't do an episode.
It's a tough voice.
He's really tough. He's really good. He's not tough like physically.
He's not
but
tough at all. No.
He's a tough voice to do. Tough act to keep up. Maybe I'll be
I like
dog.
also the episode when they're trying to get to his anniversary. Was it like his celebration of him being at the radio station? And they want to get they end up on the monorail going towards the event, And it's all of
I
them.
don't
Like,
remember
they're all
this
out.
one.
They're all out in Seattle and stuff like that. And it's Niles and Frasier, and they're trying to get to the event. And like they get on different forms of transport. They end up like getting their shoes robbed off them and shit. Like it's so ridiculous. And then at the end of the episode, it cuts to him actually in the middle of like this Seattle park singing the fucking outro. Like so.
I saw one recently when Frasier at Christmas. He's trying to buy something for his son. He can't find it anywhere. It's really busy, and he can't go. For some reason, he ends
No,
up.
sorry, mate. You got that's jingle all the way.
He ends up in like a homeless food shelter, sat at the bar looking messy, and he's like, oh, he orders the food, but he's lost his wallet. And another homeless guy is just like, hey guys, this guy, he's moaning about his son or whatever, not seeing his son for Christmas because Liv's taking him away with a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it just sounds like he's a homeless guy having a hard time. And the other homeless guy is like, you know what, guys, let's get this guy a Christmas dinner. Let's get him. And they all pitch in their money to buy him dinner. He's like, no, really, you don't need to do it. And they're like, no one's not. And he takes everyone, all the homeless guys, to give up their last bit of money. And they buy Frasier a turkey dinner.
Oh man!
And as he gets up, after he finishes and gets up to leave, he's like, thank you, everyone. And they're all like, yeah, have a good Christmas. And they're all waving. He leaves and they're still waving. And he walks and they're still waving. And he's just like standing by his car outside waiting for them to stop. And then he just kind of like just waves and walks off. Then he crawls back, and then just as you see him crawl back, it cuts to inside the homeless shelter, and the waitress is like, "Hey, somebody dropped their keys down here."
Oh mate!
And he can't go back. He just gets up and they look at him again and wave, and he knows his keys are in there, so he just waves and walks off.
Oh mate! Well, I think if that hadn't settled it, I think we need to do an Open All Powers crossover, and we need to talk about Frasier with Gaz. And
Yes, yeah, we like our Frasier.
It's good.
Right, okay.
I feel like we just completely stole their thunder.
Let's try and say. No,
you might have to edit that
we
out.
We barely stole their thunder. We talked about it for like 4 minutes, I think. Right.
Oh man.
I guess we should try and say goodbye for a third time.
Third or fourth. Yep.
You go first.
Oh, really? I haven't got anything funny to say.
Aye.
All right. Well, thanks very much for listening. As always, remember to subscribe on iTunes. Episodes go out every 2 weeks. We're also on Lipsin, Podnose. Join the Facebook group.
Sorry, we don't have a Facebook group.
What?
We don't have a Facebook group.
Facebook page, whatever. Just, I don't know. Just come and have some fun. Who cares? You know, just like everyone's going to be depressed.
We were
because
also
there's an
added
election
recently to
coming
something.
up.
We were also recently added to Podknife.
Podknife. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good name, isn't it?
That's a Podknife. It's like Thug Life.
Yeah.
But it's podcast. Oh, you know what we didn't fucking discuss? This Zac fucking
Yeah, you know
Braff
what?
ball
As soon
bags.
as we just said that, it just popped in my head. As
Zac
soon
Braff
as we said that,
is going to do a TV show about fucking podcast
about starting
networks.
a podcast company. Yeah,
Fuck you.
I quite like Zac Braff.
No, I don't. No.
I quite like Scrubs, and I like it. I don't mind
Why?
Zac Braff. It's fun. It's fun and silly.
You know what? The first 2 seasons were good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And everything after that. The only good thing about it is the interaction between him and the janitor.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
only good thing.
Yeah, the janitor's great in it.
And I fucking hate Dr. Cox.
I
As time goes on,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
basically turns into Chandler.
yeah, he does. He does.
But just
Yeah,
an
yeah,
even
yeah.
bigger dickhead version.
Yeah,
It's
he
just
does,
like,
that's true.
he's a fucking
When he
ball
grows,
bag.
it gets a bit
And
shitty.
whenever- and no-
When he grows his hair out, it gets shitty.
Yeah,
From that point
when he grows
onwards.
his hair out, it gets shitty.
that
Also,
point onwards.
when
It's like the beard.
because for like all the entire time, they're making him this kind of sort of like funny, like macho man, and then when they have a fucking sad episode, it gets on my tits.
It's true.
It can go and fuck itself.
I saw the trailer for that fucking Young Sheldon Big Bang spin-off
That
today.
can go fuck itself.
What the fuck is that?
What was it?
about?
What did they said? Everyone loves Sheldon. Well, now you can watch him grow up. And I was like, I don't want to watch that.
I don't even like Big Bang.
That kid looked more annoying than the kid from the Problem Child movies.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You just want to beat his front teeth down his throat.
Yeah.
And I hate Sheldon.
Yeah, me too.
He's
I
a
don't even
fucking
like Big Bang.
shit character.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now we get to see him. For some reason, I still watch the entire trailer for some reason after Open
Bullshit.
Power shared it. I don't know why. It's like 5 minutes long.
No, I'm not
Obviously,
into
don't
it.
have a lot of hope for it.
No, and you know, mate, is Big Bang Theory still going?
Yeah.
How?
It's crazy.
What have
Like,
they
it's going-
possibly got left to
It's
laugh about?
still going. It's like the new. It's like the modern day version of Friends. It's so fucking popular. Like,
Yeah, but Friends, like it didn't really have a lull. Everyone loved Friends for the entire.
Had a bit of a lull.
No, but like everyone loved it for 10 seasons. There wasn't like Big Bang Theory's been going what 8 seasons?
Yeah,
and then some.
Let's check.
How many seasons?
I swear Open All Powers did this recently, but I can't remember. Big Bang Theory.
Oh, fucking hell, season 11.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, so it is the longest. One of the longest main ones now. I guess.
Ugh.
There you go.
Fuck me. So, but you know, I haven't heard anyone give a fuck about it for a good few.
I hear
like,
a few
mate,
people
4
talk about
years.
it. My parents like it.
I do
A lot
not.
of people I know like
Mate,
it.
I do not. My Facebook is not a rife with fucking
No, it's
talk
true.
of the Big Bang Theory.
Mine's not. My Facebook's not a rife by it. No.
And it's just, I don't know what else they could do with it. They really just need to wrap it up, man. They really.
Well, we
need
don't. We're
to-
not watching it.
Just no, but I just need to know that it's over. And it's still
Actually,
not
no.
existing.
Tell what do you want to? I do see a lot of stuff on Facebook here and there. I always see stills of like Sheldon being, the big shocking thing of
Shite.
Sheldon, or did they have sex still? Or
Shite.
did they not have sex?
So shite.
Leonard and Penny are married. Are they going to do this? Anyway, we got sidetracked. Okay, how the hell we got sidetracked from that one? How did we end up talking about Big Bang Theory? All we meant to do was say goodbye. We've never
we were
talked
saying,
about Big
we
Bang
were talking
Theory.
about Zach Braff, and then that got into Scrubs, and then we got into the Big Bang Theory being a big pile of arse.
Jesus Christ.
I have been Joe.
Man, I have been Greg Sheldon Cooper.
You're such a dick. I hate.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @Podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.
It's like you were saying there as well. So I'm going to be okay.
I like before we started recording, you were just like, "Yeah, I'm in a good place."
Let me just get through this, and I need to stop looking at the iPad, and it's fine.
All right, cool. What's going on, Greg?
First up, another from Gaz host.
Gaz host. Shout out Gaz host.
First up, another one from Gaz from Open All Powers.
Yeah. So, what? I mean, yeah. No, sorry.